coming in first place today. My God. The saga continues. The saga continues, but this time with a new challenger. My God. Oh, man. Yo, I'll do Gred. I'll do Path. I'll do. Oh, my good gracious. Oh, man. Slept for 13 hours. Yo, Pog. Hopefully it was 13 hours of fun-filled sleep. Hopefully it was enjoyable. Lots of REM, very restful. Yes, yes. Nap here doesn't value their ability to walk very high. I'm still waiting for my slice of birthday cake. You want a slice? Use the redemption, pal. You want a slice? Use the redemption. That's on you. Oh my God, that phrase doesn't really work when you have Angel today. No, it doesn't. Really doesn't. Oh my God. Yo, I'll do. Imagine having a sibling in chat. Yeah, I bet you couldn't, MJ. I bet you couldn't. Oh my God. Yo, Shadow. Oh my gosh. Then I'll be making it in Minecraft and we'll see if it looks good as a drawing oppositely. Wait, did I miss something? Drawn concept art for an MC build, Pog. But I actually have no clue what the build is. You know what? Been there. Story of my life, you know? Oh my God. Red, we should swap phones one day for the stream. Tell no one. Oh my God. No, it's just the quickest no. It's 50-50 if I give you your phone back after. Wow, what a darling proposition you've put out, you know? Nah, be alright. I'll do. A desperate title I totally care about keeping first. I know, 'tis true, 'tis true! I mean, technically, you are the longest reigning champ of being first. You just didn't use the word first, typically. You would just be the first to type in chat now. So, you know, I genuinely don't care about being first. I only care about beating Dead Man. Wow, that's so spiteful! Oh my God, don't feel very, but feel worn out. I'm sorry to hear that, King. Well, hopefully the weekend will be chill for you. My friends actually said no to hanging out this week. We're all incredibly worn out. I'm kind of sad I don't get to see them, but we are all so tired. It's time to rest and recuperate, and then you'll get them next time. Oh my gosh, I despise my sibling. They're the worst. That's not very nice. Oh my God, I'm pet sitting for my grandparents. Yo, what are you sitting? Is it a dog, a cat, a fish, a barracuda? Any of the above? All of the above? A badger? Do people have badgers? Maybe. I feel like some people have badgers, but they would only have like the British badgers, which all look very polite. Badgers elsewhere are not so polite. Oh my God. Yo, okay, so I'm late, but I can explain. I don't know. Having a really good run on Hades. Yo, I lost track of time. Valid. Oh my gosh. The DM I trained before Christmas has just started their own homebrewed campaign. Yo, before I ever even considered a homebrew campaign. I'm so proud of them. Let's go. That's awesome, dude. That's me, spiteful. If you were to ask me to describe myself spiteful, I'd say the first 50 words I would. Oh wow, really? The spiteful would be the first, all first of the 50 of them? Oh my God. I was building a path out of my amethyst geode and I ran into a second one directly above it, so double the amethyst for. I mean, yippee yahoo. 1 dog, 3 cats, 3 fish tank. Okay, so the barracuda is on the table. But then again, you said 3 fish tanks. Are there fish in the tank? Or are you looking after the tanks themselves? This is important knowledge. This is critical to know. Oh my gosh. Do you hear the people sing? Sing the songs of hungry men. I do not. It's the music of the people who will not be cakeless again. I told you how to get some. It's on you, pal. Imagine the rumbling of your heart. Rumbling of your stomach. Oh my God. When the cake comes, the cake you know what? As they say, the cake is in fact a lie. It was never going to happen. It was never gonna happen. Someday, maybe, not really, maybe you'll get a cake from me, but I doubt it. I doubt it. It'd be so much, it'd be so much work. Bake a cake, take it to like a TwitchCon. Ugh. You know? Oh my god, there's fish in the tanks. No barracuda though. No barracuda. Oh man, Barracuda, the hit 1977 song by Heart, covered in the hit 2020 movie Trolls 2. Is just everything related back to Troll. Oh my god. Shut up, Gladys. Cake now. No, I think not. No. Probably didn't go through, but I want to know that I did list Spiteful 50 times. It did not, but good to know. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a time to be alive. Only if you say things that can be related back to Trolls, and let me tell you, baby, my word association is perfect. Well, you know what? If your word association's so perfect, then riddle me this. Riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? There was no other way to transition that. There was no other way to transition that. But I squeaked it in, sorta. I'm gonna give that one like a 6. Like a 6. 6 out of 10. That's probably the best. Oh man. Give me an little cake. That is not an accent, Fred. You show me where they speak that and have that accent to their dialect, I'll do it. But there's nowheres, cause I'm never giving you cake. So L. Sounds like a skill issue, Nap. What? Skill issue? I'll have you know, I've never had a skill issue in my life. I am so skillful. Word association. I had to do it. That doesn't even make sense. Like there was no setup. I don't know why that. I don't know why you had to do it. There's no setup to it. That just doesn't work in that phrasing. There's not even a setup. Wow. Well, what poor comedians I have made of my chat. Well, you've learned nothing. You've learned nothing in your time here. Here I am, serving as a little jangly court jester constantly, twice a week. And yet you've learned nothing. Wow. I see how it is. Unbelievable. Get it? Leafable? Oh. God, I'm funny. God. Blame yourself for me saying skill issue, Nap. I never used to say it before you. Me? Moi? Say skill. When have I ever told anybody it's a skill issue? That doesn't sound like me. That sounds pretty BM. That doesn't sound like me at all. Oh man. Nah, how illiterate can one man be? What do you mean? I said word is a. No, I read what you said. I'm saying that it doesn't make sense. Usually it either rhymes or there's a lead into it. It doesn't. You can't just like say it. Then it falls flat. It's a poorly conceived joke at that point. Nobody understands the rules of comedy anymore. My God, what does this world come to? It used to be you had to have a setup and then you'd get a punchline. Back in my day, there'd be setup, punchlines, references, but comedy would come in threes. Oh, it was a wonderful time. It was a gay old time. It was a fantastic time back in the old 1000s. My God. No longer though. No longer. These days, kid, I bet you wish this stream had a 2x speed button. Wow, unbelievable. No attention to detail, no panache, no je ne sais quoi. Alas. No, guys, Dead Man is saying if Jay's doing word association, then huh? Yeah, but that still doesn't line up. That still doesn't line up. Oh my god, not the quick slices, not the slices. Oh my god. I watched the VODs at 2 times speed. You're very hard to understand. I'm hard to understand at 2 times speed? I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. I'm just seeing how long Deadman's gonna go spending points on slices. This is kind of funny. It's like the one redeem that doesn't get anybody anything. My sister watches every VOD at 2 times speed, including you. Well, hopefully, you know what? That probably means that the stream itself feels slow to her. You know, it probably means that the stream itself would just feel slow at that point. I'm gonna hold on to 5K just in case. Oh yeah, just like a reserve fund for whatever reason. Of course. You're hard to understand at 1 time speed. What do you mean I'm hard to understand at 1 time speed? I'm not hard to understand at 1 time speed. I'm perfectly understandable. Everything in my lexicon is totally understandable at 1 time speed. I don't know what you're talking about, Gren. My god. Chatter's come around here trying to tell me that I'm unintelligible at one time speed. I don't believe it. Precisely. Got trouble right here in the city. Oh god. Starts with T. Anyway, you're hard. You speak airy quickly. What is airy? Eerie? Did you mean eerie? Or maybe, in fact, you intended to have a V at the start of that word and meant very. Who's that? Did you update the age command? Is your birthday like a month ago? Thunder, that was not my birthday. The cake was not for my birthday. It was for other people. It was for my friends. I don't know why so many people thought. I mean, sure, I guess it is a birthday cake, and so people were like, clearly, birthday, birth. This is the day. Which, you know, fair ball, I guess. But how unparanoid do you think I am that I would publicly display which date is my birthday? You don't know me at all. My close friends don't even know when my birthday is. You think I'm telling a bunch of strangers? That skeleton's gonna shoot me. I just know it. Oh, he didn't. Oh, how lovely. I think I will name him Gregory. Yes. I think so. I want a slice of cake from your birthday cake. Well, I don't have a birthday cake. I've never had a birthday cake. I got no cake to give you in that case. If it were my birthday, there wouldn't be cake. What do you mean? This is a documented fact. Whether she doesn't watch stream poggers.
Thinking today about how I Want It All from HSM3, performed by Sharpay and Ryan, of course, is the best musical number in all of film. Also has 6 months of me. You are welcome.
Oh my god. Ruben, thank you so much for the 6 months of Prime. You know what? All of film's a bold claim. When there is not just Trolls, but Trolls 2 and 3 that both have musical numbers. So, I don't know about that one, Chief. No, but that's awesome. I've never seen any of the High School Musical movies, I'll be real. But I've heard good things. I've heard fantastic things. I've seen it, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody attempt to do it, and I understood the bit of, like, the person who plays Sharpay is in that show. It was like, everybody tells me I look like Sharpay, you know? I didn't say this was an open discussion. Hey! I didn't say this was an open discussion, okay, pal? Oh my god. According to Grady, he's been 13 for the past 13 years. Huh? Lies, be gone with thy false tongue. It's not false. I have never had, well, that's not true. I've had birthday cakes, but not for like ever. It's been a long time since I've had a birthday cake. It's just not, I don't do birthday cake. Bap, I need your opinion on the humble tennis ball. The tennis ball? My dog really likes them. I absolutely cooked the kid once with one. I absolutely, like, just boom Boom! Oh my god, it was horrible. Truly, I bled everywhere. Mind you, we were the same age, so it was fine. It wasn't like this wasn't like last week, but by God, he made me just real mad one day, and you know, he's talking mad, you know, he's talking mad nonsense, and I said, right, enough of all that, and you know, I can tell you this, it was 40 love, cause I loved bashing that thing against him. Oh man, it just cooked him. He's done. I didn't break his nose or nothing, but ricocheted off, made a perfect little noise. Oh, I feel like this makes it sound like I was a violent child. I wasn't much. It's a long story. Don't worry about it. Sounds really bad. No, I didn't. It didn't like kill him. It didn't end his existence. It just, you know, obliterated him in the face. That's, you know, tennis ball, powerful weapon. That's all I'm saying. Tennis ball's the best toy ever invented. That too, but also a powerful weapon. It didn't kill him. Is not the baseline. Hey. He was mean first. He brought it on himself. That's the playground rules. That is the rules of the playground, my friend. You can't antagonize another child and then not expect to get absolutely cooked. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to go out and collect more. Oh, I don't know why I'm here. I meant to go up the top bit. My bad. Yo, that good. I'll do. I'm here just to say hi. Don't know how long I'll be here today. No worries, gang. I hope you're doing well. Hope the week's been good. Hope it's been big hog. He called me a mean name, so I threw a tennis ball so hard at his face it made him bleed. He was weak. What can I say? It didn't kill him. It's the perfect line to draw. See, somebody gets it. It didn't kill him. It didn't do any lasting damage. L to him, man, you know? He dared challenge me. That's on him. That's just playground combat. That's playground Mortal Kombat. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. Listen, it's just, you know, it was what happens on the mean streets of random rural I was gonna say Bethesda, none of it. Bermuda, none of it, you know? That's just what the mean streets are like, you know? I once accidentally broke a kid's nose playing tennis when I was like 6. I have very poor spatial awareness and apparently a mean backswing. See, that's what I'm saying. It's an easy mistake to make. Or intentional aggressive act, you know? It's easy to do. Frustrated with a photo? Ooh, what's the photo of, King? My concept build drawing is going badly. No! I recommend looking, if you're doing like a structured building and not like a natural-esque building, I highly recommend looking at romance art. Or art from the Romantic period, particularly as it pertains to different buildings. Very good at inspiration. A lot of detail and very expressive. Translates well. Bethesda's in Maryland. I mean, Bethesda's in Maryland. I think that's what we should call it. I think it should just be Maryland. It's so easy to accidentally kick those toddlers in the face in Taekwondo. I mean, it's not like I was the same age as this child. This is not on me. This was like forever ago. This was eons ago. This was a different life. You'll never believe it, but I'm playing vanilla Minecraft. Personally, I've always been more of a fan of strawberry Minecraft, but you know what? Fair ball. Fair ball. It's just not where I wanted to be. I wanted to dump off the courts. have absolutely no clue what kind of building I'm doing. I made shapes and hope for the best. Ah, the mumbo-yumbo approach. I see how it is. I see. Yes, of course. Of course. Well, you know, I heard he had great success with that. So, here's hoping, King. here's hoping, you know? No guarantee, but maybe. All right, let's go deforest some areas, you know? Gotta lock in. Fighting Charon. I accepted my slices when I returned. Don't need to lock in anymore. I died. That was so quick. Where are my slices? What do you mean you got them? You redeemed your slices. What do you mean you redeemed them, King? It's a photo of a roughly the 1920s. I want to see if I could do it. Is my first time, but I think it's going okay. Is a pretty lady sitting in a cool car. Ooh. Fuck, dude. Jockey milk or strawberry milk? Decide. Chocolate milk. Easily. Chocolate milk. Are you kidding me? The macros on chocolate milk? Are you insane? Are you insane? My God. Never has there been a more replenishing drink. Oh my God. The original protein shake. My God. So potent. So powerful. I mean, I understand that's probably not everybody's vibe. It's probably not everybody's like consideration, but still, it's important. Especially the trap door on you too. That's where you learn that I levitate. Me personally, I levitate. I don't touch the ground. I am what some might call the Wicked Witch of the West, because nothing is ever gonna. Oh God. Anyway. Let me replant some of these old little trees. Yes. A wonderful forest for future generations. Yes. Hold the lever, Grog. Wrong lever. I expected it to be up for the rest of stream. Well, that's just that's on you. that is simply on you. Nap, you are not wicked, nor are you a witch. You are of the West. I am both a wicked and a witch end of the West. You don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't know my story. You don't know nothing about nothing. You don't know me. I could constantly have a green face paint on that is slowly killing me. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe I put arsenic in it. Huh? You don't know. Maybe I felt very Victorian. And I was like, oh, you know what's a great idea? Let's put arsenic on her skin. Yes, it'll give me the exact look I was going for. Chocolate milk is repugnant, slithering, vile food for the worm. Repugnant feels a little pointed. You know, I'm not one to quibble over random word use or what one might call hyperbole, given, you know, everything about me. But repugnant feels excessive. That's because I'm not playing vanilla Minecraft. I'm on a mod pack that's built to introduce new players to the game with a quest book that basically is a tutorial of beginner gaming with the most niche mechanics and some QOL features. So it's not really vanilla, but it's basically vanilla. It's niche, nice. The quest book is actually giving me the drive to do things instead of feeling like I have too many options. This sounds sick. Sounds like they ripped me off. These modders, they found the Napoleon VII stream. They saw it, and they stole me. They stole my idea. Oh man. Nap, I follow you day and night and watch you sleep. I know you better than you know yourself. What are you, Santa Claus? I don't think so, buckaroo. I don't think so. You don't even know the path I take to and from work. You have no idea. You don't know where I go for my testings. You don't even know where I attend. You know nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. I didn't bring a bed. I gotta go sleep. I'm the one who put the arsenic in your makeup. Oh, I'm the one who put arsenic in your makeup. Lovely green face paint using radioactive material for color. That's what it was. Was it, or wait, was it radioactive? What is it that was in the actual Wicked Witch of the West's material? For those who don't know, The Wizard of Oz was a nightmare of a studio set, and slowly killed many of the actors through exposure to a number of things. Like, for instance, in The Field of Poppies, where they all go to sleep, and it's like, oh, it's snowing! That's asbestos! Woo! Asbestos! Who doesn't love a good drizzle of asbestos to just kickstart the day? My God. This mod pack has a mod that makes fishing more realistic. I hate it already. I despise your mod pack. I think it is trash. Matter of fact, I think whoever made that mod pack, they should be locked up, and I want their fingernails taken. I want them taken from them. Not in like a painful way, just in like, I don't think they deserve to have them. I just think that they don't deserve them. You can use like a little wipe off fluid that just like painlessly takes them off. It's not a pain thing. It's just I just want them to be removed. Finish the message? I suppose I can finish the message first. But instead of fishing up the object fish, you fish up living fish. So I've built a contraption to make them suffocate on land and then hoppers them into the campfire for free food. That's... MJ, do you need to talk? I don't know, King. Sounds like you're assuming authorial intent. Curtains were red type feet. Are you new here, Ruba? Are you new here? Have you not heard my rant on authorial intent? I feel like I give it every month. I feel like once a month I go back and go, and another thing about authorial intent. I care not for authorial intent. I don't think it's worth bub kiss. I don't think there's anything about the author's intent that really matters. Matter of fact, I think the author doesn't 9 times out of 10 know what they're doing. You know why? Because most authors are idiots. Most don't even understand. I'm reining myself in. We're locking in. We're going back to get wood. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, man. Gotta go to bed now. Good night, guys. Sniper, go to bed. Have a good weekend, gang. Hope it goes well. Hope it is a big bug. Jesus Christ. My favorite response to get from any time I speak. Knew I should have dropped this sub renew and dipped. Wow. Oh man. No, I have harsh opinions on authorial intent. I don't put a whole lot of value or stock into authorial intent. I think art is I think as soon as you publish something, it is no longer up to you exclusively what it's about. The same with painting, the same with movies. Like if you can find something in a source material and you can use its source material to like supply an answer, like here's my justification for why I think this is doing X, Y, or Z. It is. You know, like books are art and art is subjective. That's boom. That's the most concise I'll ever make it. Oh man. Perkabet is going to bed. Going back when the big form is sticking in a few minutes. Send me off to bed. Oh man. Yo, sketchy. I do. Shadow from Sanic. And that's why I intend to name all my paintings with a paragraph of text, so there's zero subjectivity. Even that supplies subjectivity, though. Like even that, you can extrapolate from that. You can extrapolate the feelings of the author for the fact that they felt such a need to do that is also telling in and of itself. It's the same way that, like, one of the things you can learn from Dickens just by looking at it is it's commonly said that Charles Dickens never met an adjective he didn't like, and that's because Buddy was paid by the word. So of course his writing is full of just long-winded phrases that could really be cut down and don't need so many adjectives to describe every nook and cranny. But of course he does, because he's getting paid by the word, so he wants money. But that's interesting and worthwhile to know about the author. Unfortunately, I have learned campfires can't be hoppered into, so this is just a fish suffocating machine until I have more fuel. Dear God. Oh, man. If my book makes you feel valid in your identity, then pop off, I guess. As long as you can't, you don't use my art to promote prejudice, pop off. But authorial intent can't be completely ignored. In some cases, conflicting irrelevant. We can learn that the source material of the author might hold abhorrent biases towards a minority group. That is also true. But to that end, I would also still raise you, I would raise you the Ender Games saga, which is a commonly cited series by various different groups within the LGBT as being both comforting and affirming in terms of how it deals with things like gender identity, and yet the creator is awful in that way. But one where he would never have intended for those themes to be clearly there, but the themes are there. Whether or not he intended for them to be there is separate. He didn't intend, nor would he probably have wanted those themes to be there. But there are clear allegories. So my point being that, like, or another, J.D. Salinger's another great example. J.D. Salinger ragged against the idea that the World War II or the war that he fought in affected his writing at all. He said, there is nothing in any of my books that is affected by the fact that I fought in that war. None of it mattered. None of that affects any of it. You cannot count that as applying to the thing. Meanwhile, everything that he's ever written is a giant, like, glowing sign of the fact that the author survived a war where he saw the loss of innocence. Like, it's impossible to entirely remove the art from an artist, but at the same time, I'm saying that you don't have to live and die by authorial intent. Just because an author didn't intend for something to be there doesn't mean that it's not there. For instance, in your example, I was saying you're wrong. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is not directed at you so much, Ruben. This is me speaking like writ large. I was gonna say, for example, in your given example, J.K. Rowling would probably argue you that, oh, I didn't intend for the only Irish student that gets a name and stuff like that to be bombing everything constantly or blowing up whatever he's working on, even though this was made in the 90s, right after the Good Friday Agreement. I had no intent for that to come through. Doesn't matter. It's there. It's clear. It's like, yeah, well, okay. Oh, you didn't intend for all the... I'm not saying she didn't. I'm just saying that, like, she would argue you that she didn't. Oh, I didn't intend for goblins to be a very easily to, like, understand stereotype of like Jewish people and the like, but it's very clearly there. You know? Anyway, I'm passionate about the subject. This is not directed at any. This is not directed at anybody. You know what I mean? Are literally stereotypes, bingo. Yeah, exactly, like they are. But that's my point. It's like you'll have authors try to say like, oh, I didn't intend for that. And it's like, okay, even if you didn't intend for it to be there, it's there. Personally, I think she did. I think she did intend for it to be there. And I just, that's just me. I just think she's an awful person. And everything that you can find that is clearly supplying to that, whether or not it was like with the utmost intent is a side point. Like, even if it was subconsciously there, still there. Still there, babes. Still there. You know, was there wood in there? No, I looked at my inventory and saw the wood in my inventory. That is my mistake. Oh, I apologize, by the way. Today feels like a ranty day, and I think that's just because I haven't slept. That's on me. So if I get snippy, please do tell me. that is on me. That is on me. Today's been a wacky day, all right? Oh, man. It's actually bonkers how much prejudice towards every possible. I know, it's crazy, right? It's like it's an actual. It's like you have to try for this. This is like an Olympic level go at this. Like, this is going for gold. There's no way you didn't, like, consciously do this. Oh, man. Well, let's see. I got this one wizard. And he's black. What can I call it? Shacklebolt. That's it. Good God. Oh, man. What a horrid lady. Do not apologize. I'm enjoying this much. And why haven't you slept? Wouldn't you like to know? Didn't realize MJ was That's what you sound like. L plus ratio, that's what you sound like. Ugh. What a time to be alive. The hole! I forgot about my hole. Oh, this is awesome. Yippee! I should really work on that more. Ah, well. Alas, can't win them all. Wait, why am I scared? I can kill this guy so easily. He means nothing. Don't say it like that. What? I could. I had a bow. I had a bow and arrow. It was very easy. I didn't. It's a creeper. Why? What? No, wait. Is that not related to what I was just doing? I'm now wondering if that. Anyway. The good kind of haven't slept. What? The study kit. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Oh man. Wait. Map one of the cat. Cat came back from the cradle. Sent on my lap voluntarily. Let's go! So happy, but I also now can't move. You've been chosen. It's out of your control, pal. You have to stay there. Why did I bring a bed with me? Why am I like this? Why did I do this to myself? This is horrible. That's the hole where the first stub bomb happened with the witch. There's a mine shaft down there. There is! There's been lore down there too. But yeah. One thing I like about Harry Potter's fandom is how much people have reclaimed the material. There's so many headcanons about the trans wizards that I can only imagine Jay is furious at it. Probably yes and no. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, people continuing to like uphold it as like something to be paying attention to and the like does fuel it as like an IP and therefore continue its existence in like the cultural zeitgeist, which therefore leads to companies using its IP to create games, movies, TV shows, etc. More wizarding worlds and the like, all of which then results in more money in our pocket. But I understand what you mean. I know everything. I remember all, but only about dumb things. What was dumb? I don't think it was dumb. I thought it was a very touching moment. I saw the clip that you put in the Discord. I think everyone should read the Mistborn series. Personally, me personally, I think everyone should get into. I think Percy Jackson is what everybody should care about. But anyway, that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. That's just little old me. I think I read that as JFK. Should take a long while. Oh man. I mean, I'm not gonna read that out, but yeah. I need a bed. I need a bed. Where's some wool? That's not wool, that's quartz. Where's some wool? I need some wool. There's no wool in there, is it? This'll work. 2, 3. Baba boom! Like that and like that. Perfect, just as always was intended. No concept of literary analysis into the prejudice, and I'm just really curious. Though I feel like it's too long of a list for Twitch streams. So if you could forward me an easily consumable YouTube video essay, that would be great. What, listing all the prejudice? I mean, you could probably just enter that into Google, like just what are examples of the prejudice in, and it'll just I guarantee somebody's published something. There's probably like a Screen Rant or a BuzzFeed or something like that. Vital question: have you seen the musical? Have I seen the? I mean, no. That would be crazy. Me? No, I don't. No, I don't watch musicals. That's insane. Me? Oh, I was watching football. Me? Music? No, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't, Those things, like oil and water, you see. It doesn't mix. You may say that, Gred, but I feel like people will beg to differ. And I choose not to supply people with my own demise, you know? What do you mean? What do you mean, poor charade? Poor charade? Poor charade? Title of my biography. Put it on the cover, baby. And oh man, what a time to be alive. I'll fight in your corner if you simply admit to having watched it fanboy with me. I mean, me personally, I've never seen it, you see. I think it was, I mean, it would have been in, like, I don't know, the West End or whatever that other place is called. In this, you know, there's no big theaters where I live, you see. So it's, I don't have a lot of musicals I can go see, you know? It's just not a lot of options for that, you see. Yeah, so, nope, never seen it. I just don't live near a lot of stages, you know. I will forward the YouTube Broadway musical. We found a flaw in the fish killing machine. The pufferfish flying directly at my face and poisoning me in retaliation for fishing it up. Good. Good, I'm glad. Fight back, my fishy friends. I was hoping you'd get the uppityness of the tone and know I wanted to pronounce it, Sherrod. But you let me down. The title of my second biography. But you let me down. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Yo, Pickled, how do? Hey, silly goofy fake Napoleon, how do, Pickled? I hope you're doing well, King. How you been, man? Hope you've been well. Hope life's been treating you well, King. Nap, are you okay? As ever. Energy's a little unique today. Is it? That's on me, baby. Personally, I like to think every stream is unique. I like to think every stream is unique, yes. Yeah, so you'll always get something new coming to a Napoleon the 7th stream, yes. Been stress-filled day? I'm sorry to hear that, King. Hopefully the stress is behind you and you're free going into the weekend. By Monday, you will have watched it several times. Is this a bit or what? I don't think it's a bit. I don't think Greg's doing a bit. When I in my mountain bike, well, that sounds like quite the pickle. Get it? Get it? Quite the pickle. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Not funny. How dare you? How dare you? Not funny. I don't believe you for a second. I personally think it was very funny. I don't even know what that is. That sounds crazy, MJ. You sound insane, actually. You sound bonkers. Oh wait, that's the thing in New York. Yeah, I've never visited. You know, that's like something that you do when you visit that city. I've never visited that city. It's just something I've never done. You know? Yeah, no. Elephant in the room sure is getting acknowledged, huh? Oh man. I had to run for 6 kilometers. This silly goofy thing, this Napoleon. What? First of all, it's Miss, okay? But first and foremost, it's Miss, not Mrs. All right. So let's be clear on that. All right. I ain't married. I ain't married. I ain't need any of that. Benny's out of the picture. Benny's gone. Unbelievable. I can't believe you'd shackle me with Mrs. Wow. Shut up. What? No, I refuse. No, what do you mean? You came to the place where I'm meant to speak. What do you mean? That's on you, pal. That's on you. You came to the one place that I'm meant to do nothing but yap. Unbelievable. I didn't say you can't yap. Hard to yap if I fermade mon bouche, you know? If and when I fermade mon bouche. I never asked what's the plan for today. Ooh, today. Well, first and foremost, we're working a bit more on this tower. Then the plan beyond that is to begin potential construction of a secondary tower that will exist within that area over there, and there will be a bee farm within it, and that will be lovely. But at the very least, this tower, we're getting some good headway in. You can't, Tom? What is Tom? What does that even mean? What? So basically, do a bit of work on this tower and then get this. What? What do you mean? That is not what I said in the slightest. You are putting words in my mouth. You're putting words in my mouth, and I don't appreciate it. I gotta go check out my bike. Something might be broken. It did crash a couple times. Well, I hope you're okay then, King. Man, that sounds dangerous. what's gonna happen, though. How would you know? And what would you know of it? Nothing. Oh, Frodo. I really do love Elijah Wood's delivery on that. What would you know about it? Nothing. Man. Best delivery in the whole movie. Unlike how he says the phrase Mordor, you know, that's, you know, not his best work. I'll tell you that much. Man, oh man. I've talked about this before, but it's just because I still find it funny how everybody else in that movie like says it with such reverence. They go Mordor. They roll the Mordor. But Nav, say Mordor just like him. Mordor. Sam, we've got to go to Mordor. Good old Frodo. I like that MJ knows the bit. MJ sees him coming from a mile away. It's been 5 ever since you've said it like that, but I remember like it was yesterday. I think I'd be quite happy if I never heard that voice. It's not my fault, that's how he says it. They're on the cusp of going over the mountain and he's like, Sam, we've got to go to Mordor. It's how he says it, it's not my fault. He just suddenly switches into a really, really crisp American accent, even though he's normally in the very breathy, like vaguely English sounding like Sam. And then instantly, like that, he's into it. And they just left it in the film. It's crazy. If I had the points, I'd redeem an accent. Subject Ruben to the 15 minutes. At most, an accent is 5. I will have you know. 15. 15. Good God. I don't have 36 free hours. Brother, it takes, like, with the extended edition, it's 12. What do you mean? The extended edition is 12? I thought it was 15. That barely does it for 2. No, I do. If I like the accent, I do it for longer than 5. If it's one that I think is more detriment than it's worth to the stream, I cut it off and just keep going. God, you really get hyperbole, don't you? Maybe. Maybe. Who's to say, you know? Who's to say? I think if you had said 36,000 hours, it would have been hyperbole. 36 feels like a wrong guess that somebody would say because they're known as really long movies. But for whatever, whatever, you know? My God. What a time to be alive. Where is... Ooh, do I want to use those? Maybe. Yeah, why not? You know what? Why not? Grab those, come back in. Guess Lord of the Rings is actually 36 hours long? I don't know, the British! I don't know. I don't know. Time works weird over there. You know, you're all on BST. I don't know. Maybe that factors in somehow. Maybe it's like, oh, well, in BST, it does take 36 hours. As it does for you. I don't know. No, it doesn't seem to. No, I don't think so. Because do you know how many times you've come to stream, Greg, and been like, wow, this stream's an hour early? Or what? Why is the stream it started an hour later? And it's because your time's different from our time. Because the daylight savings gets out of whack. Time works weird over there, says the guy from a country with 5 different time zones. Does none of it have 5 different time zones? I didn't know that. This is pretty cool. 1, 2. Yeah, it's just 2, 2. 1, 2. Fuck my sheep. Oh no, that's not gonna work. No, that's really bad. Yes, and then that may be. I don't like how. No. There we go. Yeah, that works better. Yeah, that's a bit better. I like that more. Oh, shut up! Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Oh, man. It's not time moving quicker or slower. It seems like it, you know? And second is still a second, no matter where it is. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Doesn't seem like the case to me. No! I need more! I need more! Quick! We need more, chatters! We need more! We need more! That sounds like it felt cathartic, Nap. Did you need to let that out? I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Where is my little catty boy? Where is he? Where is the little grindstone? Where is my grinder? Where is it? There it is. Oh, stone cutter. My bad. No. Pause. What are we pausing for? What happened? There's not even a follow-up. This is crazy. This is crazy. I just prefer to take things as they appear if it adequately explains the situation. Or, in case where my friends clearly are hiding stuff, did I let them have their secrets? Oh my god, he is Frodo. Fine, have your secret. Nothing, don't worry about it. I'm worried. I'm worrying about it. I am the picture of worry. Never before has a man been so worried. This might look really stupid in a second. I don't know. I almost kind of want it to go out that way though. Maybe that's what I want. You know what? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna undo that first. I'm gonna back it up. Back it up. A hydrate? Whoa! I've had one of those before. Yo, mellow there, my sub, and I'm not at my computer. I'm a plebeian. Rippin' pepperoni. Can't win them all. Glad you said it because I hated how that looked too, huh? Oh. Oh yeah, my building? Yeah. Hey, I do that sometimes. I'm just gonna go bring the grindstone off. I don't know why I left it down there. I'm just gonna go bring it up. Yo, Tyler, how do? Hello, little people. I'm on in my phone. Hello, Tyler. How do you do? Wear your blue rag pride. Do not wear them with pride. There's no pride in it. Worst day of my life. I'm in the same economical class as Chris. Oh man. Anyway, I need to go to bed now. Good night, Jack. Good night, nap. Sleep well, everybody. Bye, man. Sleep well, King. Nap, congrats on almost reading the sentence wrong and then fixing yourself. What? What do you mean? The rest of us are regular sized. Nap is the only real little person in all of it. What do you mean? What do you want? What are you saying? You sound crazy. Sound crazy, King. It doesn't even make sense. Chiseled boards, huh? Maybe. No, I don't like. Almost ran off. That would have been bad. I would have fallen so many feet. I could have died. I've encountered the second flaw in my fish killing machine. Oh yeah, what's that? Could it be that it involves fish? Is that the problem? Might be. Who's to say? Nap, if I drew you an emote, would you use it? I would take $1 for my hard. I don't currently know if I need another emote. I actually don't even know if I have any emote slots right now. I don't got partners, so I don't have as many emote slots as like most big streamers do. So I actually don't know if I have any like currently open. Well, I mean, I guess I do for tier 3 and tier 2, but only really like Caleb subs at like tier 3. That's just because that dude's crazy. There's like 6,000 drowned in the loot gathering area. Ooh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it, King. I know the real problem. You have a skill issue. Well, you have a typing issue because you didn't even spell you correctly. I'm sorry, that was me. I didn't I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Nap, please. It's a good one, Nap. If I try to send it to you, will you look on stream, break the rules for me? Mayhaps I will. Nap, please, I'm begging you, have all the chords blocks face the same way. They weren't at first. What do you mean they weren't? What do you face the same way? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean face the same way? They don't rotate. What? Doesn't even make sense. I don't even know what you mean. You sound crazy. You sound bonkers. Absolute rapscallion. Third issue, Tried and Drown are a little obnoxious. Nap, I'm using a German keyboard. I've been relearning how to type for months because of the letters are half a centimeter out of alignment. The typos are just a fact of life for me now. Also, the keys are smaller. That sounds like a skill issue. L plus ratio. Who in God's green earth is gonna use a German keyboard? Sounds wacky. Couldn't be me. I personally would never use a German keyboard. Because unlike the ShamWow guy, I don't personally hold the opinion that the Germans always make good stuff, you know? There's your little reference to the hit 2007, maybe 2009 infomercial ShamWow starring convicted felon Vince from ShamWow. Anyway. What a time to be alive. I thought they were rotated! You thought wrong! I'm sorry. I'm locked in. We're good. We're fine. Everything's okay. You're so right, Jay. No, actually, it was his first brutal evisceration of Benjamin Franklin in the hit epic rap battle of history. With Benjamin Franklin versus Billy Mays, who I'm still unclear who that is. Something to do with OxyClean, which I'm not clear on what that has to do with anything, but apparently Betty's got Kite and Key, you know, and you're in for a shock. Not that I dislike your company, I'm conscious how meticulous your Steven schedule. Oh, that? It's messed up, but it's fine. Regular occurs when I forget to leave. Actually, leave when I say I'm leaving. It is actually a fairly regular occurrence. Usually it goes through about like anywhere from like 1 to 7 goodbyes. You know? What's that term? No, not an Irish goodbye. That's where you just dip out. That's the usual Twitch goodbye. The normal Twitch goodbye is what is colloquially known as an Irish goodbye, which is just leaving unannounced. Nap, tell Greg to go to sleep. I shall do no such thing. I believe in his freedom and his liberty. I have brought peace, freedom to my new empire, your new empire. Anakin, my allegiance is to the republic, to democracy. I'm sorry. I considered not streaming. We're fine though. Everything's good. Man, oh man. What a time to be alive. Oh, I'm the master of an Irish accent, particularly because I am largely it's in the blood, of course. Saying goodbye 1,200,000 times is a Latino thing? Is it? Yeah, actually, I guess you're right. Actually, now that I think on it, yeah. You have your first goodbye, then you have your next goodbye. It's like slowly making your way to the door. Yeah. I love. Why do you say that like it's an addiction? I love leaving a gathering without saying a word. Just really butters my egg roll. My God, nothing quite like it. Gosh dang Americans and your freedom. I know, it's so true. It's so true. It's a real problem. But hey, you know, at least you can get, I don't know, what, the knighthood or something? Enjoy that, I guess. Or something, I don't know. Old dude does it. It's like in Shrek. Yeah. I saw a gif of that earlier today, sent to me by my coworker. They are 1,003. I don't know who told them about Shrek, but it concerns me. They have a very, how do I put this in the nicest of ways? They have a very 2017 forming level of humor regarding it. It is odd. I love Irish accent. That's true. That's a fact. That is factual and correct. Yes, yes. No, it's just I'm getting excited. I read that, Ruba, gone. I read it out, but Ruba's already gone. Three blocks headed out, already on their way home. Anyone have any ideas on filling spaces in Animal Crossing? All right, what you want to do is make a 0.5 to 0.5 creation, so a much more a microcosm creation of Joe Biden's hit 2020 political speech, Animal Crossing island. He made an island. He made an island in 2020 for Animal Crossing. Remake that. Fill your blank spaces with that. Yeah, sounds like a great idea. It's bonkers, definitely an idea. Yeah, every time I hear it, hey, Nap, that's definitely an idea. I know they're gonna do it, I know it really landed. Ever since I first heard it in kindergarten, where the teacher went, very, very nice, Napoleon. You know what? That is an idea for sure. Anyone else? Anyone else think have thoughts on what we might do? Oh, what a time to be alive. Very good, Napoleon. Anyone else? Oh, great statement. Great statement. My motive is show up, work the room, say hello to every family member. Every family member I need to, so nobody can accuse me of being rude. Leave it without speaking to anyone. Sit at 3 to 4 tables for no more than 10 minutes at a time. Soon as the buffet opens, I grab a plate, sweep the table, then I'm out the door as soon as everyone goes to sit down with the food. Nobody notices I'm gone, and then I'm back home in bed with a cup of tea and my food-loving life. My God, down to a science. That's impressive. This is down to like an exact time schedule, like synced watches. Oh God, fish drop bones! I didn't really want to build an item sorter for this teeny fishing machine. Well, that's what happens when you mod your Minecraft. You think Joe Biden still uses the Nintendo Switch that was used for the Animal Crossing island? Yeah, I think he plays it every night. People will say, oh no, he was just doing a political stunt to try to appeal to youths, and he didn't even make the island himself, and it was probably just a staffer, an unpaid intern. I don't think so. I think Joe put his blood, sweat, and tears into that thing. You know that? He cared. He cared about those animals. He took on Tom Nook for him, He was ready. I bet you every night he still plays. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that there's not new content anymore. He doesn't care. He's in it for the love of the game, He's not in it for anything else. Haters will say it's fake, But these days I've never had a family party longer than 90 minutes. I don't think that is what happens when you mod your Minecraft. What, fish drop bones? Yeah, I mean, it's not in base Minecraft, right? So, that's, it's on you, My goal is to cut it down to under an hour. It's crazy. When did turtle eggs hatch? This is taking forever. Do you think Joe Biden used the time travel cheats to make an island? Oh my God. No, I think he did it legit. I think that's what he did through quarantine. Like, that's just what he did. All through quarantine, he beautified his island. He was getting it ready for all the people to come by. I'm telling you, he put a lot of effort into that thing. He put it out to the world, and he was shunned. He was shunned for his work. Devastating, really. I want someone to analyze Joe Biden's island to see if they time traveled. I really want to see that. I don't even know what you guys mean. I have never in my life played Animal Crossing. I don't know what the time travel bit means, but I choose to believe he didn't do it. Is that like a cheat code to get to do things faster? Like, what is that? My God. Oh my God. Okay, that's awesome. You know what? That's I agree, Mello. That's pretty awesome. That's actually sick. I love him. He's fantastic. Do you like it? I do. It's awesome. Oh, that's genuinely funny. That's a cool emote. Wait, what? Change the date on your console. Animal Crossing happens in real time, but time traveling skips daily waits. How would you even be able to tell if he'd done that? I don't know, but it sounds fun. No, Nap, we actually believe that Joe Biden invented time travel. I don't know. Maybe he what's that thing that they used to do with with iPhones or whatever? What was it called? Jailbreak? Jailbreak him? Maybe he jailbroke his Switch, you know? Maybe like found a way. No! I need more court. Is that the current doctor in Animal Crossing? Is there a doctor in Animal? Yeah, there is, right? It's like, it's a duck? Is it a duck? I have no more cards? This is a travesty! Oh, man. Man. Rich. The next, oh, I mean Doctor Who. Oh, I did not realize. I thought you meant like there was a doctor in Animal Crossing, and that's who it was. I mean, time traveling. You know, I see. I get you now. You guys think Kamala and Joe Biden play Super Smash Bros? I do. I think that's how they wind down at the end of a week. I bet tonight there's a Smash tournament right now in the naval is it the Admiralty House? Is that where it is? Nautical something? What is that building? Chatters, where's the vice president live? Naval something? Admiralty? Everyone unified to say goober in media. Thanks. Oh my God. Yeah, if Mello, if you posted it to media, everybody go look at the cool emote that Mello made and put in media. Who do you think Joe Biden mains in Smash? Hollow mains Yoshi for sure. I bet Joe Biden mains Mr. Game & Watch. I bet he does. I bet he's nostalgic for it. So I bet that's what he mains. Either that or Rob. Kirby down B, 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 Kirby down, Kirby down B. MJ, that's a little bit of a nonsensical sentence. I'm not gonna lie. A little nonsensical. Not sure I follow your meaning. Don't mean to be rude, but you might elaborate it? I don't know if I understand. You know, Don't worry, you're being rude. But yeah, that doesn't sound like something not to worry about. Joe Biden is the nastiest Olimar Maine. You're both wrong. The nastiest Olimar Maine is crazy. With Chibi Robo? Oh my god. No, it's Joker. It's definitely one of the anime characters. I bet Joe Biden's really big into like anime. Bet he's like, I bet he's why Sora got added. He made a deal. He made a deal, and that's how Sora got into that game. That's all he plays. He just wanted Sora added, and he levied the entirety of the American military-industrial complex to make it happen. It's Minecraft. Do you think he's ever played Minecraft? Do you think anybody's ever shown Joe Biden Minecraft? Like, I mean this legitimately. You think he's seen it? Surely, right? Kingdom Hearts Mansion. Oh! You know what? Maybe I shouldn't go to the Nether when my jump button's acting all sticky. Maybe that's a bad idea. Like right now, I have my space bar down. It's not. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's working. It's working. We're fine. We're fine. We're all stupid. If Joe Biden has Animal Crossing Island, then it clearly means Isabel or Villager. No, he doesn't, because he has class. He has class and he knows. He knows better. Fellas, can I help you? Torch. Eviscerated. Idiots. Stinkies! Wild statement. I dislike Isabel. It's because my friend plays Isabel and I've been cooked too many times. I've been cooked too many times by Isabel. Your button is clapped. Oh. Not the Isabel part, my man. What, the having class part? That's the part that you're taking issue with? Wow. Wow, Nap twins were both in the Nether. Yippee! This is where I learned that chat is just filled with Joe Biden haters. This. Well, duh. Ah, true. Are you a Joe Biden enjoyer? Enjoyer's a strong word. Enjoyer's a strong word. Personally, I think TikTok, I think I had to go. Personally, had to go, man. Me personally, as someone who, me personally, as someone who makes TikTok, I think it needs to go. I think it needs to go, Joe Biden means Ganondorf. I just know it. I'm not giving him my reasoning. Base. Or a Joe Biden tolerator. I mean, yeah, more the second than first, yeah. I mean, if your question's like, oh, do I like the CHIPS Act, and do I like the Inflation Reduction Act, and do I like the Build Back Better Act, and do I like $309 billion for environmental care. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna be real. I'm a fan of those things. If your ask is, oh, do I support his stances on other more pressing issues? No, not in the slightest. But by like most measures, objectively speaking, more legislation that I agree with has been passed than has been passed in like the previous administrations. So, yeah. I'm just not a huge fan of his foreign policy. Oh my god, it's another one of those rocks! Also, your Isabel hatred is completely and utterly skill issues. You're uncontestably bottom tier. It's true. It's true. I just hate my friend. We need a Twitch streamer president. We absolutely do not. A man who does this State of the Unions via Twitch. Yeah, yeah, well, you know what? I should just start restreaming the State of the Union, and just as it goes on, be like, based, whack, lame, just as it goes. Hello, chatters. Today we're discussing foreign affairs. Tyler, if it's State of the Union, Tyler, if it is the stay with me. If it is the State of the Union address, do you think the main topic in that is gonna be foreign affairs? You think that's gonna be the main topic of the State of the Union address? Like, from a fighting game perspective, she is useless. Yeah, but I got dog walked twice by her, by my friend, and I am subjectively pissed about it. I'm Mimi Yangi. Do you think I know anything? It's in the name! It's in the name! State of the Union! It's an address about the State of the Union! What do you mean? I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god. That's not, do I know anything? That is, do I understand the name? Hey, you wanna go to Disney World or we go to Universal? What do you mean? Oh, god. Additionally, Ruva is correct. It is probably pretty important to know, like, one of the biggest speeches given on an annual basis from the office of the president. It's probably pretty important to know. You know, there's a lot of magma blocks down here for some reason. Place must be pretty hot. Where is all the quartz? Why does this game hate me? Give me quartz. Today, Congress will be voting on the TikTok ban. Give 5 subs and you will get a vote in this matter. See, now that's a good bit. Hello, chatters. Okay, this is epic. You know what? But he has to do it in the PS2 filter. Biden blast! You know, it's gotta be that. It's gotta be like that. The only way that I'll accept it. The Bastion, not a fortress. This is what I do not want. Oh, you don't want a netherite template? That's not good enough for you, huh? Don't want a template on how to make netherite, huh? No? Well, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I need blaze powder! Darn it, Nap, that's PS1, not PS2. What's the difference? I never used either one. I don't like. What do you? I don't know the difference. They're both old consoles. They're from like the time of the GameCube. Which polls decide whether or not bills get passed. We'll see, but then the thing would be that would no longer be an elective democracy. It would then become a more pure democracy. Wow. Controversial opinions from Tyler. Change the system. Wow. What a controversial evening this has been. Truly, never before has it been so controversial. There's a huge difference. PS2 was a massive advance in hardware and graphical capabilities. I disagree. And I'm founding that opinion on nothing. I'm founded on that opinion on nothing. I'm just being difficult for difficulty's sake. So take that. They probably like came out like 2 decades apart. Like they're probably like really different consoles. I don't know why I'm choosing to be difficult about it, but I am. I just want quartz. Why is it so hard for this game to just give me some quartz, man? It should not be this difficult to find some. Okay. Yes. I guess you're Mr. Snippy Pants today. And I'll allow it for 2 more occasions. And then I'm dog walking you. What? It's gonna be like 1 piece. It's gonna be 1 piece. It's gonna ruin me. Oh, 2. Oh my god. There's literally 2 pieces of quartz. I'm going to lose it. I thought that Hoglin was on my end. We cannot both be in the nether at the same time. Well, you leave then. You get out. Poor Killer. Can't believe Killer's missing nether content. Their favorite place to be, and they're not even here to see it. Wow. Wow, unbelievable. Wow. I bet they just never thought we'd go to the nether. No, you hang up? What? What does that mean? Hang up? PS1 versus PS2 is basically the same thing as State of the Union versus Foreign Affairs. It's not! Oh my god. My brother in Christ, you said State of the Union. It is an address that has what it will be about in the name itself. And then you named something as though it would be about something different. As a matter of fact, it'd be about the one thing that it's almost never meant to be about. Crazy. Bonkers even. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, chatters, it is looking decently good that next Wednesday will be the extra stream. I mean, L to you guys, because I know what I'm playing already, and I will be annoying about it. But it's looking like the stars are aligning, so finally, after eons of wait, your rightfully owed extra stream is underway. And it's Slime Rancher. That's a lie. It's not. Oh my god, the return of Slime Rancher to the Napoleon channel. Who would have thought? After all these years. Look up, there's just like a creeper falls down on me. They're not even meant to be here and it falls. It goes like, ah! Guys, trust it'll be next Wednesday. Why do you do this to me? Why are you like this? Why do you hate me? What did I do to you, huh? Look me in the eyes. What did I do to you? I didn't do nothing, huh? What makes you think that, huh? Why you get after me, huh? Huh? What did I do to you? Hey, oh God. Three years of pain, mostly. Pain? Pain? Doesn't sound like me. You didn't play Hitman 4? It doesn't exist! It doesn't exist! I looked! It doesn't exist! It's not my fault! Tone it down. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Way to rub it in that is messed up. Huh? What's messed up? It does exist! There is a fourth Hitman! No. No, I disagree. I think you're wrong. Tyler is pedantically correct. What do you mean? Is there? I thought you. When did the fourth one come out? I thought you were looking for that earlier in this year and they didn't announce it and you were just huffing mad copium. Oh, an opening. Oh, glory be. We can finally get out of this basalt delta. Oh, wondrous day. Toggle on. There we go. That way I don't fall in and life is good. All is as it is meant to be. Hitman Blood Money is technically Hitman 4. What in God's name is Hitman Go? What is this? Hitman Go? Is this Pokemon Go, but it's Hitman? What? Following its announcements, Hitman Go was met with skepticism by fans and critics. However, the game received a positive reception with praise for the art, the aesthetic, and the wow. It was succeeded by Lara Croft Go. Is Lara Croft and Hitman the same universe? The Hitman, WOA series, aka Hitman 1, 2, and 3, are the 3 newest games in a longer series. It's like they refresh the series and go back. Hitman. Oh wait, so is it like how like Assassin's Creed 3 was like Assassin's Creed 5? Is that what it is? Is it like that? Really high quality stuff here. This is why I sub personally. I don't know about you. I got this. Listen, it seemed I was intrigued by it. I was intrigued. It was called Hitman Go. What was I meant to do with that? Huh? Not look into it. Gotta go. Hitman Go and Lara Croft Go are just kind of mobile puzzle games. No, it's more like how Doom 2016 is called Doom instead of like Doom 4. Ah, I see, brother. That is light work. Kingdom Hearts 3 is technically Kingdom Hearts 10. Huh? There's 10. Oh wait, is it Kingdom Hearts or is it Final Fantasy that has a bunch of lore locked behind a mobile game? That's like genuinely important lore. One of those franchises, and I find that funny. I think that's hilarious. I think the devs are so funny for that one. Good for them. Good for them. Ha ha ho. That's Kingdom Hearts, all right. Sure is. Yep, indeed. Yeah, it seems like Seems like you do feel that way. Yeah. It seems like you really do feel that you know they were very funny for locking important lore behind the mobile game. You know that, Ruba? It seems like you're being a good sport about it. This place sucks. What's the point of even coming over here? For a little 3-second cutscene at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 to make sense. It's crazy. Oh man. Wait, did I miss a message earlier? By the way, that's my bad. Where should I go out to eat dinner? What are you feeling, King? What are you feeling? You feeling like Mexican food? You feeling Italian? You feeling you want some good Chinese food? You want sushi, ramen, hot dog, fast food, probably chicken. Ooh, okay. Popeyes? Maybe. I've heard is good. I've actually never had Popeyes, I'll be real. Popeyes? Zaxby's! You don't have Zaxby's. Anyway, I love the franchise. Can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 4 to come out the day before I turn 83. Wait, it's still going? I thought it ended. Oh, wait. Kingdom Hearts is the one that has Sora, right? And the Keyblade? Ruba, I need something explained to me. Okay? I need something explained to me. Something worrying explained to me, all right? So, like, you know Goofy? Does he interact with the Disney, with the other Disney character, Judge Claude Frollo at all? Does he interact, you know, from the Hunchback in Notre Dame? Does he interact with him at all in the lore? There is Popeyes, and that does sound appealing. Hey, there you go. Ba bing ba boom. Please, Garfield. Garfield is the /S. Garfield, are you /J, Garfield? Please. Before I answer that, Okay. No. What does the yes or no hinge upon? What do you mean? What does it hinge upon? How so? I'm just curious if they ever interact. If like those characters have interacted like in a repeated sense in that series, or like not just a one. It's just like is there an interaction between those two specific characters? Do you want to have what? Do you want that to have happened? Oh, I don't particularly care if it has or hasn't. It's no skin off. Ah! Thunder lightning! No! Well, I don't have a bed. There is one outside. If I simply throw this flower down here, and then I run out here, then I jump up here, and then I come out here, and then I grab this bed. If I grab this bed, then I come back here, and then I come up here, and then I come over here, and we're safe. Oh, this is gonna be like, no, there's monsters. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, well then, no, they don't. Oh, okay. Interesting. I find this to be an intriguing thing. Moses, what is that? I mean, it sounds like that's a no. A chicken restaurant that I will mess up my best to introduce. Hunchback of Notre Dame only appears in Dream Drop in Dream Drop Distance, in which Donald and Goofy are largely not present. Huh. Okay. Okay. This puts some things into perspective. Okay. I thought something crazy happened, all right? I thought something bonkers occurred, and I was a little confused. I was a little confused by it. That's all. I thought I was missing some lore. What do you think he's thinking about? Huh? Ah! Nothing! I wasn't looking! Think he saw us? Surely not. Surely not. Like what? What are you talking about? Ah, it's a long story. It's a long story. I saw a TikTok that like did a deep dive, and I was like, surely this is all fake, right? I was like, surely none of this happened. And you have confirmed that yes, none of it happened. But I didn't know, because it's Kingdom Hearts, and I don't know what goes on in that universe. Crazy things could happen in that universe. What are your thoughts on Polygon Unravel Kingdom Hearts video made by Brian David Gilbert? That's what I'm talking about. I think Ruba was asking me. I think Ruba was speaking to me, Tyler, but but I'm glad you laid it out with all the information. Christ, my brain fried. Well, so long as it's not battered. Didn't that guy make a Halo video? I feel like that's all I know about this Brian David Gilbert. All I know is he has a mustache and made a video about Halo. Where he read a bunch of books about Halo. Oh, and he has that clip about Sonic being a god or something. I know that too, I guess, yeah. That's about it, though. I don't really know too much else. What do you mean that's all you know about him? He's exactly like you? How is he exactly like me? He makes videos about Halo and Sonic. I've never even played those games. How is that anything like me? What? Doesn't even make sense. Also, Nap, give me the too long don't read on what event being described was in the TikTok. Provided it's not like inappropriate. Well, you see, they were lovers. Or forbidden lovers, I think was their point. Anyway, this is my point, is it seemed, I was like, this doesn't seem like something that Disney would okay. But maybe. I don't know what freedom is allowed in the, I don't know what freedom is allowed in the Kingdom Hearts in the Kingdom Hearts world. So who's to say? But I thought, you know what? Let's ask. Let's ask someone who would know. Then either Sonic is a god or could kill God, and I do not care that there is a difference. Exactly, that's all I know about him. I know about that, and then he read all the books on Halo, which I don't think I've ever met anyone else who's ever read them. So, that's about all. He used to work for Polygon, left, and now does a contract work for Draw. Oh, that's right, he's also the new host, or... No, not host, he's the new fact confirmation guy for, actually, on Dropout. I know that too. But otherwise, I don't really know much about him. Is he cool? Is that why he's like me? Is he a cool guy? Rumor, I don't know. I saw the video. I kept hearing about it from different sources that I was like, oh, this is something that like I was unaware of. Like, what's going on? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, woe is me. Okay, didn't mean to break both of those, but that's fine. Game hates. Game actually hates. And if he's the new host, isn't he? He's cool. Maybe. I don't know who the new host is, per se, off the top of my head. That sounds right, though. For a video, just because he engaged with Halo does not mean you are not the same. The fact that I've almost made that video 3 times now, like the fact that I have nearly, like, gone through every piece of Minecraft media just to be able to make, like, a long form video on the entirety of the lore. It does feel like I'm kind of being read like a book here, alright? It does feel like you might have a point now that you mention it. I have stood in a bookstore considering pulling the trigger on that. I've been like, but can I justify buying the Minecraft Legends tie-in book? You're like, can I justify paying this much money to get the get all of the Minecraft books ever published? I don't know. I forgot it was Friday. I was distracted because I got my old Wii set up based, and I've started a new Mario Kart thing, and I'm trying to 100% it anyway. How are y'all? Yo, medicine. How do? I'm good, King. I'm good. I hope you've been well. I hope life's treating you well. Sounds like you got the Wii going, so that's pretty pog. Mike Trapp, previous host, left actually to focus on family and Big City Green, a Disney show he worked on. Cool. I wasn't sure why Trapp left, actually, so that's good to know. Not that I thought it was like anything bad, I just never knew why he left. I was like, oh, he seemed to really like him, actually. Because he's also why, how Brennan Lee Mulligan got into, the whole Dropout, well, originally College Humor and then Dropout scenario. Which is why it's very fun. Like, I think the first appearance of Brennan Lee Mulligan occurs in the Actually D&D episode where Matt Mercer finds 20 things wrong. Like, they get given a sequence of events in a 5e D&D thing. Matt Mercer finds 20 things wrong, even though there was only meant to be 18. So he finds things wrong that the question didn't account for, and you just hear Brennan's voice off screen go, yeah, no, he's correct. I just didn't remember that. Like, I didn't think about that. It was great. I think it was about silvered weapon. Was Brennan in Actually before College Humor? I believe so. I believe he was, because he was the fat guy on Actually. And I believe that was because like the College Humor sketches continued on. Like, here, that's easy enough to figure out. Brennan Lee Mulligan Wikipedia, easy enough to do. There he is, career. Yeah, 2017, Mulligan joined College Humor as a writer for Actually, the web series. In 2018, College Humor streaming service Dropout launched Actually as a game show, which Mulligan continued to write for the show until 2020. Mulligan was also a writer for several scripted shows on Dropout. Yeah, so it seems like he started as that writer. Did Actually exist before College Humor? No, but it was, so Actually existed on College Humor before it got launched onto Dropout. So basically he worked for College Humor, but he wasn't in the sketches first, he was a writer first. Great, oh my god! I can watch stream on my phone and play Mario Kart! Yippee! You were the sillies in my phone now, let's go! Before College Humor tripped and fell down the stairs. Good old College Humor. It's in a better place, you know? It's time to feed the fish. Shark bait, hoo-ha! Dokie, there's those. First I need to sleep. Let me sleep! Go down! There we go. Though Kingdom Hearts does suffer from the Naruto love triangle trope of two central male characters who clearly have feelings for each other but will never be confirmed because of the creator, and the girl whose personality is the girl that we're supposed to believe the guys are both in love with, even though they have no chemistry or bonding time with the girl. Is this Naruto and Sasuke that you're referencing? Because I'm gonna be real, for the longest time, I thought that was what was going on there, but that's because the only interaction I'd ever had with Naruto was I saw a sequence of the two of them smacking, and I was like, oh, okay. And I just never got that corrected for me for like 8 years, and then I mentioned it to someone and they were like, what? No, that was just like a one-off bit. And I was like, that was a bit? Huh. Really? And they're like, yes. And I was like, oh, okay. I watched College Humor when I was 12. I had no reason to be engaging with that. What do you mean? You were clearly in college. You had College Humor. That a fact. That's a fact. You had College Humor. You had every reason to engage with it. What do you mean? a bit than Naruto creator did. Yeah, well, from the show, yeah. What I later learned was because in the show the two of them smooch, but I later learned that it was because one of them lost their balance and falls into the other one. I've never watched Naruto. Oh, okay. Yeah, so like in the canon they have smooched. But that's about it apparently. I was under the impression that it was more, but like a long-standing thing, I should say, but apparently not. Apparently that was like a bit, and it's like one of those things where it just like happens, and then they split apart and go, oh, and then go, oh, this was the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever. You know? I keep forgetting that I have the thing toggled. Yeah, it was a thing. Yeah. So I'd never known that it took like years before someone corrected me. For the longest time, I thought I was like, oh wow, Naruto's like a really progressive show. Apparently not. Apparently not. You know. I had to pause where Snap, you saw Naskara clip and for realsies just went, yeah, okay, mixed it. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? What do you mean? It was in the actual anime? I was like, oh, okay, so it happened in the actual show. And so I was like, oh, okay. I just didn't think much about it. I didn't know anything about the character. I didn't know one way or the other. There was no way for me to be like, oh, clearly this is a false narrative. So I was like, why else would they be animated smooching, you know? I mean, it's the trope of, yes, I would go through hell for this man, I'd die for him, I'd kill for him, nobody is more important than any in the world to him anywhere, here's my girlfriend. Whoa. Yeah, that trope does exist a lot, you know that? Now that you mention it, feels like a pretty common trope. And like it, baba, cool, gabagoo, perfect. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask MJ if you'd played any of the updated Fallout, because I think was it yesterday that the Fallout 4 patch came out that finally like upgraded all its graphics as well? It was like a huge update. It was like 60 gigabytes. It was big. I haven't actually gotten a chance to try it out, but I wasn't sure if you had or hadn't. It seems pretty good. They finally got that bad boy out. They finally were like, yep, here you go, after so many long years. Oh, drat. No. Oh, someone also earlier had asked what we'd be playing on the Wednesday. I mean, I'm between a few things. One, it'll depend. So long story short, it'll depend, but mostly it'll depend on whether or not there's a DLC for a game that I really like that's coming out on the Tuesday. And if I get totally consumed by it, you best believe we're playing that. But who's to say, you know? Who's to say? I haven't played Fallout 4 since 2018. LeMayo! I should play Fallout 4 VR, a bad game, but I need to finish and uninstall Half-Life Alex, a good game for storage. Oh. Well, all I know is they released a massive overhaul digital update. Because apparently some people are mad because they fixed... there was like a bunch of bug fixes that they did. And apparently one of the bug fixes was to dialogue. But it had been such a long-standing bug, that people were like, man, I just like felt that was part of that NPC's character now. For Preston Garvey, they were like, I just felt that was like how he talked. And now it feels weird, and I don't like it. So no one's ever happy. But yeah, wacky times. How high is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I want it to go up 12, which I don't really have the ports for. I wonder if somewhere's like. What's the DLC? And for what game? Boy, howdy! I'm so glad you asked. Here, 1 second. Let me just throw up this mean be right back screen. Boy, howdy! Oh man. I'm just gonna show you the trailer because I like this game. You have to live with it. Oh man. That boy. You grab that. I still know nothing about Half-Life Alex because I want to go in blind. I will probably never play the game. Oof. I mean, I've heard good things. I've also not seen it. I heard one thing I won't mention because you say you want to be in blind. I heard one thing about it which sounds really fun, but I have no idea if it's true. So. No one is ever happy, but when you engage with Bethesda games that are known as the ones with bugs and they fix bugs 70% of the time, people are going to be mad instead of happy. Long-standing issue is fixed. Yeah, but that's insane. Like, that's just crazy. Like, I can't believe it. People are like, oh, why would you fix that? No, this is the worst. No, how could you do this? Gosh, this trailer looks great. Okay, I'm opening. Oh my god, can't win anything. Can't have nothing in Detroit. My god. All right, let me watch music. Hey, let me go back here. Hey, gabagool. Hey, okay, I think it should be good. Yeah. So this is from a little game called Total War Warhammer 3. This is the Thrones of Decay announcement trailer for the DLC. Here's Big Pog. Oh, it's so sick. Oh, it's Elspeth. She's the new hero character for the Empire. Well, the new legendary lord. Yippee! The Siege of Nome! Yippee! Yo, Plague Ogre. Plague Troll! Toad! Sorry, Plague Toad! Yeah, baby! There he is! Oh, man, he's the new Nurgle Lord! Oh, the new Dwarf Lord, let's go! Oh, the Dwarven airship barge! Oh, they're Slayers! They even got Slayers inside! Oh my god! They're so cool! A grudge thrower! Are you kidding me? Oh my god! There's his legendary hero. The Marienburg warships, let's go! The land ships, they're so useless! They're so silly! Oh, Elspeth, my beloved. Anyway, yeah, so that's the trailer. Does that explain it? Yeah, so basically it's here, actually I could probably show you 1 second. Let me go to the I can show you a different screen that'll give you more of an idea of what the actual gameplay was. Like, yeah, so that's Thrones of Decay, which you know, like it's got Felix and Gotrek involved, who are two of the heroes. A duo of a man and the dwarf, and they're great. They're the big plague guy you're looking at. He's well, he's not the nicest guy. But yeah, he's 1 second, sorry, I'm looking to open up the right window here. Anyway, yeah. So the big guy was Tarmakon. He's the maggot lord of Nurgle. He's pretty great. Nurgle is a chaos god, but specifically of pox and disease. I'm not really big on Nurgle. I'm way more big on Malachi Mackeson, who was an engineer dwarf, who then after his failures becomes a slayer. Long story. I'll explain it more if we actually play it, because that'll actually probably deep dive into the lore about it. But Elspeth von Draken, my beloved, she's great. You know, she's swell and fantastic. I'm trying to think of which one to show here. Yeah, just play. Because anyway, it's an RTS, like it's a real-time strategy game. So like the visuals of what you were seeing are genuinely, if you turn off the overlay, what it looks like in battle. That's actually not like far off from what it truly looks like. Transition, yippee yahoo! This is some of the gameplay showcase for Elspeth von Karstein, or von Draken. Von Karstein's a different group. That's Vlad and Isabel von Karstein are the two vampire lords of the Empire, and the Elector counts for that region. That's a different thing. Don't worry about that. But anyway, so this is, there she is! There she is on her blood dragon!
Elspeth's mysterious,
powerful. Oh, she's fantastic. I love her.
A bit creepy.
Nap, it doesn't have to depend, if you'd rather just play this on Wednesday than do it. See, but I don't know yet. Like, I'm gonna be playing it Tuesday, and then I'll find out whether or not, like...
In this video...
So here's the thing. Remember how earlier we were talking about how, oh, here, let me put on my... Let me put my little guy up there. 1 second. Yeah, let me put the little guy there. Remember how we were talking about earlier how Mortal Kombat had their devs had made a Hail Mary to try to like get back the fans and have actually updated things, and it's actually good. So this is a make or break DLC for Creative Assembly in a lot of ways, because this DLC is coming off of the last DLC, which was not good. They upped the price and lowered how much they were giving people. It really went horribly wrong. Nearly sunk the company. A lot of people got laid off as well. But that's because Sega, the company that owns Creative Assembly, wanted them all to make a looter shooter, and so had taken most of the dev team off of the main game, Total War games, which is what they normally make. That's all Creative Assembly does really make. Outside of they did make the Alien game once, which fair ball. But yeah, so they were like, let's just let them, let's just make them make a shooter for whatever reason. That game never came out and has been canceled now after like 4 years of development and derailing their other franchises to try to make it. It was a horrible snafu. But anyway, so this is their first big comeback DLC, and it's looking real good. Yeah, this is
We'll be delving into Elspeth von Draken.
Just deathly reclusive.
Where can I jump ahead? Yeah, so like there's the
severed rags of our homelands have been delicately sewn back together.
This is the overlay map that you'd start with. So like where you move things around, build up your cities, conquer the world, run your little missions, stuff like that.
The delightful process of figuring out.
And then the actual there's probably battling somewhere.
So we'll begin in battles.
I mean, yeah, okay, so you launch into battles, but that's end screen of a battle. Oh, there we go.
Stage.
This is right. Yeah, see, so like I said, like that, even though like that trailer like obviously had a cinematic overlay, this is just like actual in-game footage. Like this is just like what it looks like. It's crazy. It's a really insane game in that way. I also don't know if I could stream it and like not have my PC explode, but that's you know, we'll cross that bridge.
We're in the midst.
Yeah, usually it has this overlay to it.
Units on top of them to take advantage of.
But yeah, so that you can actually see what's going on. But yeah, it's a fun game, so we might end up playing this. I don't know if I'd play Elspeth first, but yeah, she's great. Also, I love this video just because they have like card art that is not gonna be in the final game. Like this guy's just not what it's gonna look like at the end, but I find that so funny. Anyway, I could go into this for a long time with the actual like lore and everything like that, but that's besides the point. It's a really interesting expansion to, for those who don't know, Warhammer Fantasy, which is different from Warhammer 40k. Warhammer 40k is like the Space Marines and stuff like that. Whereas Fantasy is, well, you know, well, fantasy. So it's got the Empire, dwarves, elves, high elves, dark elves, yada yada yada. Forces of Chaos. It's cool. It's neat. Right, that mode here. Oh, and then I gotta turn off. They haven't completely made false promises. That's the thing, it's looking really good. They also, for the last, like, it's been building for the last 3 weeks of like them doing stuff. They've actually done Q&As. They've let streamers and like YouTubers who make Total War stuff go kind of wild with it for the last 2 weeks of like actual play and stuff like that. The embargo hasn't lifted necessarily on their ability to review it yet, but they've been live streaming it, so you can actually see it just be played in its alpha and state and stuff like that, like pre-release state. So it seems like they've actually made a comeback with it, and largely I would say that's because like Creative Assembly is a good studio. They were just being totally mismanaged and like having their resources stripped away, and they're like, no, this isn't gonna hurt Total War. No, we're just it's a second team. Don't worry about it. That seems like a good faith pre-release rollout at least. Yeah, and they've also they also understand that so with the previous DLC called Shadows of Change, they upped the price, which, you know, was hard to stomach on its own, let alone the fact that it was giving less content. But 4 months afterwards, so right before they started hyping up this DLC, they went back, added in a whole bunch more content for free to that DLC, doubling its existing content as it should have been originally. But, you know, they went back, doubled it and stuff like that, did a whole another big overhaul patch. In this one, they're doing a bunch of free LC, of like free DLC stuff to overhaul other factions, and they're now, for the first time ever, introducing a pricing method where, like, because normally it's got multiple quote-unquote like factions that they all get in one pack, but in this case they've said, okay, we'll let you buy them individually. So maybe if you don't want, for me, for instance, I don't play Nurgle, I don't like the Chaos faction, so they were like, oh, okay, so I could just buy Empire and Dwarves. Or just Empire, or just Dwarves. Like I don't have to buy all three anymore and pay for the full pack. I could pay, I think it's like $8 or something like that for one of them instead of the usual like. I think they upped it in totality to like 30 something. But at the amount of content that's going in for this one, and assuming it's quality, I'm still gonna wait for the review to come out on Tuesday. But assuming that the reviews come out and it's good, the $30 is kind of fair for how much it is. It's kind of entirely overhauling the game. But yeah. Anyway, it's based on this DLC, Thrones of Decay, is also based on a book by the same name in the same universe, where Tarmakon, who's the guy of Nurgle, tries to take over the Empire and specifically fights Elspeth von Draken. And so it's got a lot of lore to it as well. And if you know me, you know I like lore. Playing Rainbow Road, wish me luck, gang. I'm sure you'll kill it. The 94% clearly gets a buff on that route. Clearly. Right? Oh, man. God, I love the Warhammer Fantasy universe. It was just so funny because I really don't care about the 40k universe. Yep. We. Yes. That was funny, but I mean, am I wrong? Do you not get a buff? I assume there was an inherent buff. You know? I thought it was like, you know, like Superman gets near a gold kryptonite and his power doubles. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was just like that. How's that looking from a distance? Okay, I'm liking how that's kind of coming together. I mean, obviously it needs to be fitted out a bit more on those sides. I'm not hating it. It's probably gonna go up one more tier after this, so go up a few more blocks on that level, and then close in on one more slim level that goes up. And probably with a domed roof. Just because I think I might do a domed roof there of maybe tinted glass, and then I'll do, at the top is where I'm gonna put the enchanting table. Listen, that's not what I meant. I mean, that's what I meant, but not what I meant. You know what I mean? I forgot I might. Oh my God, we might be safe. We might be back in business, baby. Is a good guy? Sort of. So Elspeth von Draken is well, uses the what is known, so magic in the Warhammer world is called lore. So lore of life, lore of metal, lore of wind, lore of beast, lore of gold, etc. Like so like that's so magic of blank. So she practices lore of death. Usually not allowed. But she is just so sick. And basically, she is able to use that to better create, effectively guns and weapons, yeah. Like imbue more power into steam tanks and stuff like that. Because basically the Empire's way of existing, the Empire of Man in that world kind of thing, led by Emperor Karl Franz. It's a very like semi-Prussian, type vibe to it, but basically the power that she gives is enough for Karl Franz to tell the clergy of the Empire to, you know, just not look into things too deeply with Elspeth. But yeah, so they make things like steam tanks and the like because they're like, oh well, we need to fight the forces of chaos, and well, we're not as powerful as elves and dwarves are inherently, with dwarves with their rune magics and their even better inventions. So they're like, well, let's get inventing, and they do, and it goes great. They make steam tanks, they make the Marienburg land ship, which is just funny. That's also what I like about this DLC. They weren't afraid to bring in the like very silly tabletop characters. So in the tabletop of Warhammer Fantasy, there's the Marienburg land ship. There's pigeon bombs, which were like they trained homing pigeons to bring bombs. But like in the actual game, if you roll anything below like it's 2d6 system. So if you roll anything below like a 5 on the die, it just returns to you and blows you up. It's a very funny and silly weapon. But yeah, so she's good. She's just goth, you know? That's the best way to explain. Like, she's good. She's just goth. Yeah, she just likes her aesthetic. As she should. As she should. She's fantastic. That jokes about getting a buff on Rainbow Road made me cackle, but I got first. Let's go! So you might be right. No, I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. I do love me goth woman. Exactly. And her whole, like her, so like each legendary lord kind of has like their own, like campaign victories that are driven by their own lore and questing. So for her, battles give her schematic, like winning battles gets her more schematics, and she can use the schematics to upgrade her the firepower of her troops, and the like. One thing that is fun about it as well, which is something that I'd probably do if we do end up streaming it. You can rename units and armies and rename heroes and legendary lords, and lords, not legendary lords, who lead those armies. So I was like, oh, well, if I do that, then chat can name them. Because why not? One of my favorite tropes is a character who is blatantly villain coded but not evil. That's very much Elspeth. I mean, one of her most powerful magical weapons she has is well, it's called a purple sun. It's basically she uses magic to create a condensed, limited ranged supernova, or well, I should say collapsing sun. It's a lot. It's why I main Stindle on Mortal Kombat. Hey, who mentioned Mortal Kombat? Anyway, so well, it's very much that situation. So it's of Mortal Kombat, like you were saying, for the development. At least it sounded like how you described it. Which is also very funny that there's just two companies making a comeback in like this same period with their game. Speaking of, how has that been so far? Like, have you been enjoying that as like a new was it just patches, or did they release a DLC? I can't remember if you said there was a bunch of patches or not. My franchises also have evil women, like is there an evil troll woman? Oh, like the reporter from Fallout. She's evil. The reporter from Fallout 4, she's a villain. Barb from Trolls. Who's Barb? Ain't that the lady that gets obliterated in the first season of Stranger Things? No. I'm so glad you asked. Lord, the meta is it's such a better place now. Dude, that's awesome. Genuine, like that's exciting to hear. Like, has it brought people back? I assume you do online matchmaking with it to be able to find some people to play with. So like, have you seen like an uptick in player base kind of thing? Oh, you're just a basic loser who hates Piper. That's how it is. What does that mean? What do you? Oh, is Piper the name of the? Is Piper the name of the journalist from Fallout 4? I don't hate her. I just met her, and she just dragged me into like, she dragged me into her scheme, and I was like, what? Yes, and she's my wife. Well, she dragged me into her scheme, and I don't know why. She was like, oh, this guy's a traitor. He's here to trade. You wouldn't want to turn him away. And I was like, what? She's like, what about the freedom of the press? And I'm like, lady, there's a wasteland out here. Everyone's dead. What do you mean? Freedom of the press? Look around. I also still need to go talk to her. I'll be real. So where I'm at currently in my Fallout 4 Let's Play. I haven't recorded it. Jesus Christ. Where I'm at in playthrough is I got to Diamond City, met her, went in, found my way to a private eye that she recommended. He was missing. I went and rescued him from a vault. And I talked down a mob boss from killing us both. So that was nice. That was fun. Yes, Mortal Kombat actually has more stream viewers on average than both Street Fighter and Tekken since this patch dropped. Ooh! Wait, that's actually sick. I don't know. I'm always like amped whenever I hear like a game's getting revitalized. And its community's like really thriving with whatever the patch had been. It's always like so good to hear. Barb from Trolls 2 is the leader of the rock and roll trolls who kinda leads their people on a eugenics in the Trolls movie? One nation under rock, etc, etc, but like, don't think about it too hard. She gets better, she's hot. Oh no, she's hot! Oh, it's probably like the #1 quote used at my D&D table. A villain will be introduced and it's just like, oh no, he's hot! Oh man! And I just know it's Jover for Ashton at that point. What kind of character are you going, guns, and if so, what kind, or using speech to take down issues? Because I always made my gal a smooth talker, max speech skills. I actually have luck pretty well maxed. And other than that, I'm rocking a hunting rifle, a 10mm heavy pistol, and a revolver, a pipe revolver, that I'm hoping to upgrade eventually into like a sick revolver, because I like revolvers. Namely because I rewatched season 1 of Hell on Wheels, and I went, man, what a cool cowboy. I never did luck much. Neither did I. And then I think like it was the week before I like got into Fallout again, and I forget who I saw a TikTok randomly. Somebody's like, "Oh, I always up luck all the time," and I was like, "I never do. It's always the like stat that I never up." And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should try. It's been working out real well. I found some really good stuff. There's actually a correlation between the top tier teams, difficulty being higher, and how well they're performing at tournaments, which is wild, but that's how it should be. You should not be getting high rewards and winning tourneys using the easiest characters in the game. I agree. There should be high skill ceilings is what makes a game. That's my biggest issue with Smite, is that they kill any character's ability to have a high skill ceiling. They're constantly like, no, everything needs to be easy. No, we want everything to be easy, please. Yes, everything easy. We do not want anyone to be having skill. No, that is bad. No skills. Oh, you mean like Persephone? Like Persephone now? Well, I just mean even characters like there was a time once where characters like Charybdis and Scylla and Giannis all had like high skill ceiling. Then they were like, what if we just made them easy? What if we just made it so like anybody can just stomp with these guys? Like the goddess of the underworld, Persephone. Yeah. I never did. Map. You were curmudgeoningly talking about the pistols being bad last stream, but you're using a pipe revolver. Clearly, it's not good to be good. What are you talking about? No. I was talking about the 10mm. The pipe revolver I accept is not good. The 10mm heavy pistol, there's nothing to indicate that it should be bad. It's the same gun that I got out of the vault. It's a gun that I've gotten out of the vault. The heavy one's a different one that I found, but no. The 10mm is what I was complaining about. I've been watching a guy who's never played Fallout 4 clips, and it's fun seeing someone go in spoiler-free, but I've also forgotten many QOL things that were added, quality of life, for 76, that I could not have if I went back before. The dialogue is so bad, and a lot of the game is better, just better in 76. Is a very basic gun, but it can become very strong with the mods and such. Well, I don't like it. I don't like how it feels. And it wasn't specifically just pistols. It was also like, I just think the gunplay in the game is a little lackluster. Again, like, it's much better than I would imagine it is in Fallout 3 or New Vegas. Like it is clearly better quality than in those iterations. I just, you know, have not really enjoyed it as far as like a game's gunplay goes. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, oh, well, this kind of falls short. Short? That's a grudging. But also, I'm just people talking. I'm just yapping on with complaints. It's what I do, you know. Yeah, then we got perfect. 3. Oh, also, I finally remembered what Philly from the show is based on. You said Diamond City, but I also like, no, that's not right. But I was like, no, that's not right. Oh, what is it based off of? It's Megaton from Fallout 3. Megaton is so cramped and small and has a giant plain shell in it. It's just like Philly. I mean, Diamond City's cramped too. Like, both are kind of cramped, dude. You're gonna look me in the eyes? You're gonna tell me Diamond City is like a sprawling metropolis? It's like 2 hallways. Diamond City is like 2 hallways total. Is tiny? I never played Fallout 3. I don't know. I don't know how tiny is. Maybe I'm sure it is smaller. I just think that what you call it? Diamond City. I just think Diamond City is also small. I think they're all small. Everything's small in Fallout. Fallout's small. Small. Megaton is a tiered city building on top of other buildings. Diamond City has an open plaza market in the middle. That's nothing. I mean, it sounds like it's a market in the middle, actually. It doesn't sound like it's nothing at all. It sounds, kind of sounds like there's a market in the middle, not gonna lie. I mean, you know, it kind of sounds, yeah, it kind of sounds like there's a market in the middle, but I guess you could say that's nothing. No! Oh my god, this is the worst day of my life. Spacious compared to Megaton and Megaton as a plane crash like Philly. I'm sure you're right. I'm sure that is the better comparison. I was just saying I was comparing it because not because I thought it was literally a 1-for-1 of Diamond City, just because I was like, oh, this feels like Diamond City because he's most small. Oh, also, MJ, I went back, and the more that I look at it, the more I do think he's using it. The ghoul was using a China Lake. I think that's exactly what he's using. It's modified, but it looks very close to it. Like the more and more that I looked at it, I just think it's shooting something like cartoony is all. I think it's just shooting like they look like mortars, which is silly, but also it's Fallout, so maybe that is what it's shooting. Like it looks like mortars, so I think that is what's getting shot out of it, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I gotta put my thoughts on episode 3. Actually, I should probably give it a rewatch, honestly, episode 3. I feel like episode 3 was not nearly as captivating as the first 2. I will say that. For whatever reason, it felt very, like, Like, it had some interesting details, which made me go like, oh, what's this stuff? Why is the ghoul so concerned with this stuff? That's intriguing. and you know, cool CGI monster, but like otherwise it's like, eh. Did that huge text wall send, by the way? Not that I see, no. If you ever don't see something show up, like even a big text wall, like if it doesn't show up at least in part here, then yeah, it didn't send. Torches. Perfect. Ow. Hi. But didn't you love when that guy had guns? No. No, I didn't. I mean, I didn't dislike it. Like, I wasn't like, this is the worst. Like, I should re-clarify, chat. Like, in case it was unclear, it's not that I have any problem with gore in a TV show. It's not like, it's not like I'm like, oh, gee whiz, that's the worst thing in the world. I just didn't like it. If you're referring to me talking about that for like The Boys or Invincible, I just don't like it in superhero media. Again, I totally understand. That is a nonsensical standpoint. It is just one that I hold. Yo, what? I'll do. Also, this patch really tried to make a single-player seasonal mode, Invasions, not a complete slog. Up until now, Invasions was a source of absolute mass hatred because it was boring and unfun. The game mode that all the good seasonal cosmetics were locked behind that would take days to complete. This season, they tried to improve it by making the non-combat levels optional and instead filling them with mini-games that are actually pretty fun. So if you don't want to play them at all, you can skip right past them and burn through the invasion quicker. Or if you want to find them for fun, then you can play them and get extra rewards. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that. Still not a super fun game mode, I'm not gonna lie, but they're at least trying to make it less painful. Which, that's, yeah, I suppose a dev never wants to hear that their game is painful yet. I am alright. How are you guys? I'm doing great, man. Living la vida loca. You see? Just like that. Who let them up there? What? Hey! Hey, nerds! Hey! Get on! Don't walk on my roof! Hey! I missed that one. Oh, why are they missing? Oh. Oh, well, there we go. There's one. They're breaching the walls! Oh, I'll go set them straight. My God, I gotta do everything myself. I never heard of the roof to this thing, huh? Yeah, I gotta come over here. I gotta jump down over the hill. Oh my God. Hey! Hey! Not like that. You will not find one Mortal Kombat 1 player who has anything good to say about it. Not one. There's not even like somebody who's like, oh, I love grindy gameplay though. That's my favorite thing. Boy, howdy, love me some gameplay grind. Idiot. Stinky. What a bunch of fools. What a bunch of silly mobilities. I killed one of them already, yeah. Well, that was simple. Yeah, shoot your friend again. Do it, I dare you. Ha! Idiot. Ha! Idiot. Ha! Idiot. Well, I was kind of hoping that would work out a bit better. Haha, yippee yahoo, yippee yahoo. Can't catch me. Can't catch me on the gingerbread man. Where's your friend with the thing go? Hey. Where's your friend with the thing, with the banner? Hey. One of you knuckleheads has the banner. Hey. Hey, idiots. Hey. Jeez. Banner one just die and I didn't realize. Fallout has an issue with naming different creatures the same thing. Gulpers already exist in Fallout 4 and 76, but the big monster in the show is also called a Gulper. Well, wait, what's the different things? Lost in the nether, they're breaching the walls. Especially since it replaced a long-time iconic franchise staple game mode, The Crypt. What was The Crypt about? It's so bad that there's community pages who went through the effort of creating maps for each invasion level, where to find each reward, and what all the secret clues were so that other players could get through quicker. Dang, dude. Do they have any DLC characters out? Can I play the Terminator yet? Huh? Can I be RoboCop? Huh? Can I be all the other 80s action movie stars? Can I be those in Mortal Kombat yet? Huh? When can I play those guys? When can I be Arnold Schwarzenegger, huh? The real hero of the Nether Realm. Yeah, baby. It's growing. Ones in Fallout 4 are just big lizards. The one in the show is a freak monster. And floaters are enemies in Fallout 1 and 76, but look nothing alike. Huh. It is crazy. Oh, also, MJ, something that you might find interesting. I didn't end up watching it because I haven't finished the show yet. I only watched the first bit, which is where I found out about Jones's Nuka-Cola victory. Is his YouTube channel that did a deep dive into the show, and also had Tim that Tim guy on, who created Fallout 1 or whatever, had him on as a guest in part of it to kind of discuss the show. So I don't know if it's good or not as a review. I really can't say. But it's called the show's called How to Drink, where they just they make cocktails or whatever, and then just go from there. But in this one, he just makes one of the it's a cocktail from New Vegas. He makes it at the start, and then the rest of the episode is just him reviewing, talking about it. He's a big Fallout nerd, so he goes into it. Has Tim on as like a guest to like talk about it with that. They make radioactive something. It's normally made with like Mentats and Nuka-Cola Victory and something else. So that's why he used Nuka-Cola Victory. I'm trying to remember what the drink was called. What was the drink? Oh, the atomic cocktail. Whatever that means. Which apparently was a cocktail in New Vegas that was served in a rocket ship, or a missile, I guess. But yeah, anyway, so he did that episode. I don't watch a lot of his content, but he occasionally makes some interesting content that's like got history to like different things, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. There are currently 4 DLC characters, 3 DLC cameo fighters, and a 4th coming in May. The DLC fighters are Quan Chi and Ermac. Guest characters Omni-Man and Peacemaker. Like Peacemaker, like John Cena? 2 DLCs left to release in one, being another Mortal Kombat original, Takade, and Homeland are gonna be in the game. Yes, Johnson. Wild. Because I know they had RoboCop and all that in Injustice, I think is what they had. So I wasn't sure if that like carried over. Or they always did that, or like I feel like all I know about the Mortal Kombat games comes from Injustice. That is cool, and I may check it out. Nodding. I'll be honest, I've never heard of the Atomic Cocktail since you could find it in 2 places: win it by gambling or crafting it. And I never crafted a single item in Fallout New Vegas. Its whole crafting system, and I never used. Well, it seemed pretty interesting because yeah, he used the Jones Nuka-Cola to be like the basis of like because normally when he tries to create a drink from a game or something like that, and he's like, okay, well the game says this is what it tastes like, but he's like, well, all I know is that it's made with Mentats and Nuka-Cola Victory, so he's like, well, or yeah, and vodka on a campfire, yeah, so he's like, well, this is what I gotta work with, so I'm gonna make this. And I don't have a rocket ship, so I'm putting it in a, I think it was a Pearl Finder glass, because it kind of looks like a mushroom cloud. So he's like, it's the best I got. And if you're not interested at all in like that part, his thing's time-stamped between when he gets into his actual like talking about the show, and only it's funny because it's the first ever, what do you call it? Episode I think I've ever seen where like the drink part is the front-loaded bit that has like nothing. that's like really quick. It's over so quick. Usually like that's most of the episode. Because that's kind of his gimmick. But in this case he's like, anyway, that's over. Now fall out. Oh, he just goes off and he goes on a deep dive. But yeah. Again, I haven't watched it beyond the first bit because I haven't finished the show and I didn't want to get spoiled. So, I mean, there are some things that TikTok spoiled for me instantly, which, you know, lame, but whatever. Wild how you can just scroll and then suddenly, boom, flashbang, spoiler. Like, oh no, please, why? It was uncalled for. You could have had like a warning slide, and then the next picture have been this. Why? Check it out, mayhaps. If you do, let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm curious if I should go back and if it's worth a watch. I mean, it's worth a watch for the front bit. I've watched the front bit of it. It was just, I'm not sure about the rest, but yeah. But yeah, I remember I've watched his channel for a good little while now, actually. I remember watching it at one point because I was like, this will be useful information one time of the legal age. Oh, it was such a silly reason to watch. It was just cool for the history. It's kind of like if you've ever heard of the channel Tasting History, which like does cooking with history, you know what I mean? Like so like they make all the food from like the last meal of the Titanic, and he recreates all those dishes, and then he has a segment where he talks about all the history of it. You know, this is what you get for not binging. Well, it came out in the worst season possible, though. It came out in like the worst time for me, for like a show to come out for me to binge. Come on. This month has been brutal, man. I was so busy. I was meant to have a video out. I'm now like I'm between 2 videos because both I want to make, but like both are taking their sweet time. 6 a.m. like I did. Well, MJ, I'm pretty sure when it released, I was honk shoeing, so that's reason 1. I was not awake when it came out. I'm pretty sure. Can't stay for a while to watch, but need sleep. Good night, chat and nap. Good night, Warblade. Hope you sleep well. Hope you have a good weekend, King. Yeah. Also, I just don't like binging shows for whatever reason. Because I find if I try to binge shows, even if I'm like hooked, like if there's a B story in a show that I don't care too much about, like for instance, in a show, if I like don't really care about its B story, or there's like a pair of characters doing a storyline that I don't care for, I'm really bad when watching. If I'm binging, if I'm watching it one episode every day or every couple days or something like that, I'll watch through it. But otherwise, I'll be like, man, don't care. I'll just hit the forward arrow until I'm out of the scene, and I'm like, I don't care about this bit. Which is not good, because it'll normally be important later on. But I'm like, no, I was more interested in the other storyline. I'll come back. I'll finish this later. Sometimes characters just don't hook me, and I go, nope, didn't ask, don't care. I just skip right over it. That is a horrible way to consume media. Yeah, it is. It is. That's why I don't binge, because I only do that when I binge. Do you ever actually finish it later? Yeah, usually, if I like the show. If like 9 times out of 10, I will get to the end of the episode that I did that in, and I'll go, okay, and then I'll go back. But it only happens when I binge shows, or if I'm watching it alone. So it's like only then will it happen, and it's just because, like, I don't know, I have no idea why it happens. I really don't. It'll even be sometimes I'll be interested in the B storyline, but I was so interested in the A storyline that I'm like, no, go back, I want to know what happens. It is truly my, it is, if someone looked me in the eye and told me that was a red flag, I would agree with them. Someone was like, that is, what's the word? An ick. I'd be like, you're so right. You're so right. You're so true for that. You're a preacher to the choir. We only, midterms, but we're so swamped and exhausted. All my friends are suffering even more than I with schoolwork. They were doomed, but we finally gotten over the hump yesterday, the last day of midterm, so we've all collapsed and are relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball outside the school. Gen Z ADHD brain. I got a ×2 of the thing. What's weird is I don't do it with movies. It's just TV shows. It's just TV shows that I do it with. And like, I'll put on a movie. I'll sit through like 4 hours of a slow-paced drama from the 80s that's like, by today's standard, incredibly slow, and I'll be like, this is great. But if it's a TV show and I'm like binging it, I go like, no, keep going. Come on, this isn't important. Oh, cool, good for them. They're smooching. I knew they were gonna get together. Doesn't matter. Keep going. My friend had a lucky advantage of doing 2 semesters worth of work by yesterday. I feel so bad for them. 2 semesters? My God, that's insane. Or I remember I wanted it, but I forget what. Oh, that's what I was trying to decide. I think I'm gonna make the tower. If I make a tower in that other area, I think I want to make it out of something other than quartz. I feel like it would be to the best of all things if I made it out of something other than quartz. I just don't know what I would want to make it out of other than quartz. You know what I mean? You may remember the funny little thing last quarter where their house burned down, so all but one of them asked for an extension. And yesterday they cut up, and you know, they were really cutting it to the wire, doing 6 classes worth of work. That's insane, dude. Why didn't they ask for an extension? That's crazy. Guess they just built diff, man. I think also, I'm very out of it this stream. I apologize. I am what one might call a little bit just a smidge, you know? So it's fine. They did ask for an extension. One of them didn't. The extension lasted until yesterday. Oh, I see. But yeah, I think in this area I'm gonna build another tower. I just don't think I want to do it out of quartz, despite the fact that everything else is made of quartz over there. Just because I'm like, if I do it out of quartz, it's gonna take eons. I just don't know what I want it to look like. Like, I have two ideas in my head, but neither are good. I do like that market though. It's small, but I like it. It'll expand. We'll expand it as time goes on, but I like it for now. You know what? Let me connect up that roadway. That's probably a good idea for right now. Wait, oh, I don't mean to go down there. Oh man. You know what's also, you know how I knew that I was getting just a smidge bit tuckered, we'll say? Cause like earlier, I was talking, so I was talking with this girl earlier, and for whatever reason, you know, we were going on and on. It was like, I forget how the topic came up, but it was like topic of like things you could never live without, you know? And you know, we were going back and forth, naming different things, and she'd said a blender, like she'd said her blender, and so I was very confused by this, because I was like, huh? Do you like make a lot of like? Why do you need a blender so much? Do you make a lot of smoothies? And she, what? And I was like, like for what? Like, why is that like a can't live without thing? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that. So it turns out there's a little sponge thing. Turns out there's a little sponge thing used for makeup called a blender. Turns out that is its own little thing. Oh, well, you know, she thought it was a bit, and she thought I was funny. So L to you. She thought it was a bit. She thought I was being funny. So, oh, turns out I was just being an idiot, but she thought it was funny. So that's the important bit. Oh man, God, I just, for the life of me, I was just like, why would you need a blender though? Why would, like, no, I would have assumed the food blender first. See, yeah, and I was just like, well, why is that a necessary item? Like, why are you making salsa? What do you mean? Like, making a lot of soups? I just randomly hear Nap didn't know what a beauty blender is. I am shocked now. She explicitly didn't call it a beauty blender, then yes. Yeah, I agree with you about that. Okay, so it's not me being an idiot then. She didn't specify well enough. Perfect. Perfect. That means that I wasn't an idiot and she thought I was funny. This is a win-win. This is stupendous for me. This is a common Napoleon W. She just said she said my blender. Like, she said, oh, probably my blender. I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, I use it daily, so you know, it's like I need that. Before messages, or I'll cry for 40 years. 40 years? 40 years? That's like commitment. I mean, 40 years. That's I kind of want to see. I feel really wanted to. I had a normal amount of class finish. That's why when I asked it, I said no to hanging out. But then one of them asked if I wanted to go out tomorrow. Yo, so I guess I'm hanging out with him for a little bit. Which I'm excited because yay friends. Yo. Oh, good. Nobody calls it a blender. Well, apparently she does. Apparently she does. So, Had to pause the race, but blender for smoothies is what I thought of because I drink smoothies daily. That is all. Dude, why are there so many of you? Always. Oh my God. I swear to Christ, I live in your minds rent free. You come here all the time just to stare at me. What do I gotta do, huh? What is it? What is it? God. Preying on my downfall, man. Shoot him, shoot your friend. Shoot your friend, do it. I dare you. Dude, shoot your friend. Shoot your friend, I dare you. Aha! Yippee yahoo! Yippee yahoo! Yippee yahoo! Yay! Well, that was a prickly situation. Oh, how very droll. How very droll. Oh, now that I would assume a blender for your kitchen. Either beauty blender or makeup sponge, and you could tell her I said. Hey! Somebody on the internet told me you're an idiot because you called it a blender. No one would do that. Nobody would do that. You fool. Absolutely. Wait, the sub goes New Vegas? Since when? Man, I wish I could. Yeah, it's been that way for about like 12, 14 days, something like that. Also, no worries, dude. Savvy. We shall, we'll hit May and it'll change up, but that's about it. You don't seem much different than normal. You're fine, but I get it. Sleepy and worn out vibes are real. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't seem different. I'm pretty good at this whole thing, you know that? I'm pretty good at this whole streaming thing. I was playing my game. Oh wait, no, I read that. Didn't I? Yes, I did. Where is my stone? I need stone and cobble and andesite. Oh, my sweet Jesus. Different than normal, I would say. You're not coming off different than average. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh, I've noticed it because you've been catching an attitude with me all night. Oh, that's normal too. That's normal too. It's good nap. Oh, okay, good. Oh, also, big potential W on the horizon for the Napoleon VII channel. I've not been instantly rejected in my application to the partnership program. Crazy. I've been rejected the last 23 times? So who knows? Maybe this time, maybe they will actually let me make money off YouTube. Who knows? Yeah, send me the VODs. You go look right now. You go look at the VODs channel right now. You look me in the eye. You look me in the eye and you look at that VOD channel. You look me in the eye and you say send a VOD. You look me in the eye and you say send VODs. Brother, you know what's not sent? This stream. That's it. You look me in the eye. What up? Send the VODs. I have. This is the only stream that's not there right now. My God. Okay, I'm getting that. All right. Wow! That's right. You thought you were so high and mighty. You thought you were so cool. Lo and behold, mediocrity manifest. I got more because I'm English. Oh, it's just a bit of banter. It's just a bit of banter, you need. I'm just engaging in crazy banter. Actually, speaking of Britishisms, I don't understand one of them. There was this, what you call it? There was this dude who, for whatever reason, I'm not sure what he meant. Cause he called me like a rank stain, and I don't know what that means. Like, how does that make sense? I guess it's just a really, cause like, correct me if I'm wrong, rank is like stinky. That doesn't even make sense. Does not sound good. No, it doesn't sound good, but it doesn't make sense either. A stink stain? What does that mean? Don't think we're getting out of the auto mod with this one. No, that's crazy. Oh, there's nothing auto mod. I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing auto mod. What do you mean auto mod? There's nothing there. No, I'm good. I don't need anything from there. I thought I did. I'm going to go work on the road. Well, here right now, sure. There's others. There's others. You know, you're quite nice, actually, Ruba. So you're quite a nice individual. Ruba's like, I'm not trying hard enough. Anyway, thank you, Neb. I did not, in fact, check the mod channel. I was really teasing, but thank you. I very much appreciate it means a lot. No problem, King. No problem. I was just like, oh yeah, you know what? It probably would make more sense if we're like up to date, not a month behind. I'm good-natured, but not friendly. Does that make sense? Yes. Yes, it does. That tracks. You know what? Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah. I still don't understand though what a rank stain is. I'm very confused by that bit, and I don't think I'm ever gonna know. I don't think it's ever gonna become clear to me. But it's a crazy sentence. It's a. Oh, you rank stain. Like what? That doesn't even make sense. You sound silly. You sound like a buffoon. What's the understand? Yeah, but how's that an insult? Like that doesn't even make sense. You stink and look bad, I guess. Maybe it just didn't connect. I don't know. It just felt like it fell short, in my opinion. I'm like, that. If that is the like hardest insult you can come up with, that is sad. That's a travesty. It's a politer version of another more common Britishism that I can't repeat here. Is it? Maybe they actually called you a one story, just me saying, that I wasn't explaining the insult. Please, you are the W, the word Frank, that's the real phrase. What is that? That also doesn't. That makes less sense. Not even a word. That is the stupidest slang term I think I've ever heard. Rageous. That's the stupidest slang phrase I think I've ever heard. That doesn't even make sense. A staring problem kid. No, Ray, I just looking at what got automated for Ray, but I don't. It doesn't even make sense. Whatever. I'll never understand the British. An elusive people. I don't know. You're not getting. It's good if you just don't try to understand them. I don't have any dirt. Oh no, I do have dirt. It's over here. Yippee! Oh man. I don't think it's particularly complex or nonsensical. It's crude and lowbrow. Yeah, it's just a slang term I've never heard, so I'm like, yeah. Doesn't really carry much weight if you don't know what it means. Like, oh well. Speaking of misunderstanding things, fun fact. You guys know that I don't know if this is a funny story or not, but so like I had a coworker, like a supervisor at one point, who like came into work one day and driving Ray, my god. And I came into work one day and she was telling everybody you know, that she that she got pregnant, and I didn't say, but made the mistake almost to sort of say I was worried, and then I realized that she's like 54, or no, not 54. She's probably like in her 30s actually. In fairness, she's probably in her 30s. But I got worried, and then I was like, oh wait, no, that's something people like do. That's wait a minute, that actually becomes something that like you're. Okay, that's not something that's like my mind was just like, oh man, what are you gonna do? Oh no, what are you going to do? And I was like, oh geez, oh no. Meanwhile, it's like, oh wait, no, that's something that at a certain age you're trying to have happen. Oh okay, crazy. That's crazy, man. When anyone's over 21, oh my god. No, I'm just saying that, like, I don't know, anytime I've interacted with anything like that, it's always been like a concern for people. I've never had to interact with a coworker who was like happy and excited about such a thing, and I was like, oh, well, this is new. Huh. Like, Like, it's not like I looked her in the face, like, oh no, what are you gonna do? Because that would have been insane. But it was just such a moment of shock of like, oh yeah, I guess that is something that like some people are like perfectly chill about, and that's like what they wanted to have happen. That's crazy. It's crazy when people have plans like that. Oh well. What are you gonna do, you know? This is why people think you can't. What does that have to do with anything? What do you mean? That doesn't even make sense. I meant because, like, accidental pregnancy is a thing. Not because I was like, oh, wow, heterosexuality exists. That's crazy. I just meant in the way of like, oh, right. That's something that like isn't inherently a concern for everybody. That's like a good thing to some people. You know what I mean? Then again, having kids sounds crazy. So rarely are the headies talking about the idea of having babies negative. I mean, I feel like I've only ever heard it. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Here, oh, okay. I don't know, like, I feel like I've only ever heard it as a negative of like, oh no, you're like only blank age. Like, are you meant, how'd that happen? You know what I mean? Like, whoopsies. More so than the situation of yeah, we were trying to have this happen. Then again, I suppose if you get to a stage out of college or something like that, that's probably normal, right? That's probably what people do. Sort of, maybe. Who knows? We live life through a different lens, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Well, because I remember, like, that did happen to somebody at my high school, and it was like, oh, no. Uh-oh. And it was like, uh-oh. Ruh-roh. You know, so it's like, this is the first interaction I've had with someone where it's like, oh. And you're pleased about this? This is a good thing? Oh, okay. Not sure how to react. I'm not sure how I'm meant to take this news. Girls were walking around my school pregnant on the reg and were acted like it was perfectly normal. Oh, that is waggy. Then yeah, I guess it's just a difference in experience. It's not that it never happened. It was just at least usually like, it was just treated normally like a oh, that's not good. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, oh, that wasn't meant to happen. Those, that. You live in not the hard eye. Oh. Oh well. We probably will, by the way, wrap a little early. I feel like I'm crashing. I slammed the monster before stream, but it is worn off. So we might end up a little earlier than normal, but not by too much. It's like nearly 8, you know. When did you go to sleep? I went to bed at like 10 p.m. on the 24th. But you know, that's fine. The biggest mistake of the day was going to the gym still. That, you know, I feel like that's what cooked me. I was hanging, I was doing fine, you know, the coffee was working, and I think that last push was what really cooked it over the edge. You guys are sweet, but no, it's fine. Like I wouldn't have if I was falling out of a chair or anything like that. Like it's not like I've never been up this long before. Like, that's fine. Yeah, but it was just core day. It was just core. Like it wasn't like I wasn't doing push or pull. It was just core day. Okay to be alone with your thoughts. The grind gets... Well, no, it was more just that, like, you know, okay, so what I needed to get done, I got done. And then it was like, okay, well, there's no point going to bed now. There was like 5 or 6, so it was like, okay, well, there's no point now. Because then I'd sleep through things that I couldn't sleep through. And so then it just kind of went from there. This makes sense, right? I mean, it's got like bend in it, but if I had like a building, ooh, maybe stables. Maybe I should do stables here. That'd be cool. That'd be. I think. Yeah. And then if you come across, and then there's do I want it to be stables though, or do I want it to be something else? I don't know. But also, please go straight to bed after stream. That's the plan. That's the plan. I just already, like, listen, I already missed, and I didn't get to do the stream Wednesday, okay? Like, I already missed a stream a few, what was that, a week ago? Yeah, a week ago. And stream right now, chat. We're close to the normal end time anyway. Come on, come on. He's fine. He's fine. For your health? You say that, but I think there would be comments. You say that, but I think people would have words. Also, I like doing it. Like, it's not like the hardest task of my life streaming. I enjoy doing it, you know? And also, it's Friday, so it'll be the weekend anyway. So it's like, if it was Monday, yeah, sure. But it's Friday, so it's fine. It's fine. That's what I tell my friends when they do dumb stuff. You sound like me, and you don't want to be like me. Why does it sound like something that Grunkle Stan would say from Gravity Falls? Hey, that sounds like me, and you don't want to be like me. Here's my taxes. This just says you commit tax fraud. And he takes it away. No, good old Grunkle Stan. Gotta go, angry, go to bed. Good night, later, Shadow! Gravity Rush? Oh my god. You know what, yeah. Yeah, unless I was grabbing another monster, I don't know, which I'm not, I'm just saying, so yeah, maybe it is a good time to end stream. All right. Well, Cheddars! Thanks for coming out. I hope you've been well. I hope life treats you well, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Me, myself, I'm gonna have a grand old time. Truly. Nothing better. Nothing better. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday. Wayo!